going to be able to hear anything. Oh, this needs to be out of my face. Hey-oh. Let's get it right, microphone. I don't know how to do it.
I'm like, this will...
Mic up type guy? Or mic down type guy?
I'm up type.
I should be able to hear something.
Should be living in a world. You definitely hear that.
It sounds like bollocks on my one. Absolute bollocks.
Uh-oh.
I guess we'll sure we can.
I mean,
Sure it'll be fine.
do I sound shit when you can't even hear me?
Not at all.
Oh, I can hear you, Cristo.
Which is
Cristo.
how weird. Like it can't be the headphones, and the thing's fine.
The returned.
I think, hopefully that's picking that up. Surely somebody will message at some stage and be like, "We can't fucking hear you. You fucking suck at this. You fucking."
Yeah, that works good.
This is so dumb. So we put the horn on the thing.
The old bugle.
So now we're in. Now we're on.
Wait, should we turn this so you don't get like... Is it one of those things? You're not allowed to show brands?
No, fuck that. Cool. Hopefully it'll pick up. Hey. Fighter guy.
Hey, Fader.
What's my band? Hi, man. So I think this will just be like a bit of a dry run.
Yeah, dude. Let's just fuck around. It's a good trial for
your life will be. We could talk about anything. I guess we did say we are going to do a disclaimer. Very much if you don't like it, just turn the fucking thing off.
Yeah.
If you see anything that bothers you, don't write me.
It's just jokes.
Don't send an email.
Don't take
call,
us seriously.
Don't put me on Twitter.
No.
Just fucking turn it off.
Just relax. It's cool.
It's life.
Yeah. The funnies.
Some people aren't going to agree with what you say. Some people don't have the same views you do.
No.
Just turn it off.
Just, yeah.
Simple as anything. I sort of like cut short the talk on the fight because I want to talk about it here. I'm very excited for it.
Very, very excited for it. I
think he's going to do very well.
Fingers crossed. I think, wouldn't rule out Dustin by any chance. Dude can fight for sure, and I wouldn't just look at their old fight and be like, oh, it's going to be the same thing again. It could be, and if it does, then it just proves how much of a freak McGregor is.
Yeah.
The fact that, he is kind of the apex guy there. As much as people want to knock him, the dude is not bad at what he does.
He's got it going on, man.
Yeah.
He there's a reason why he is where he is, and other people are not.
Yeah. I mean, stupid good shape.
And I think, like I was saying before, it's like if people don't appreciate it, it's like, what are you doing in your life to not appreciate somebody's hard work?
Absolutely.
Like, what have you missed to be like, that guy sucks?
To stay
when he's sitting on his $100 million yacht.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, I don't think it bothers him too much.
I don't think he gives a fuck what any of us think.
No.
And I think that's the reason why he probably got to where he is now,
100%.
I think I fucked this. I think I'm immediately broken.
Yeah, if I can see it. You had one job.
It's like, I need a Jamie. Tight. We spoke about it. I need a... Fuck.
That is janky as. How did you do that? Oh,
no, it's all right. So it's like it's got the little buffer, but the thread was going the whole way through. I don't fucking know.
Oh my days.
I don't know. So I guess we're gonna get a little smash here today.
Yeah,
we're gonna make some very crude phone calls to our friends. Too bad.
And clear up some rumors that we heard about one of our friends that we just want to clear the air with and find out what's
we got
really
some rumors
on.
we want to discuss.
I just want to make sure.
It's about a guy. His name starts with S.
Ends in am.
Ends in am. Rhymes with ham. Wham bam. Thank you, Sam. So we'll just clear out some rumors about where he's orientated sexually. And we're accepting of any of it.
Yeah, we just wanted you to feel, comfortable that he can come out to his friends and be happy.
If he's going to come out, today's the day.
Absolutely.
Across the world, broadcasted in every city. Producer Mem, could you help? I need I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get up. I'll fix it.
Oh, he's fixing him. He's at the computer. We'll find out.
All right, everyone, wait.
Oh,
Hello? Is that in the orange? Yeah, that's perfect.
yep.
I just don't understand why I can't hear anything. It just doesn't look as cool if I'm not wearing headphones.
It shouldn't pick up mine. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Because
it should
is.
pick up both. So
Okay.
this is essentially just that, straight to that. It's not picking up either channel. So I guess we can just, maybe if we turn them down so it's not
Yeah,
picking up.
that's a good idea. That
That's
sounds
probably a
much
bit
better.
better.
It was peaking before. Apologies, people.
Sorry.
First time doing this.
We're learning. It does say test on there. But yeah, that's better. That's heaps better.
Nice.
How's it sound in your headphones?
Yeah, way better. It was real peaky before.
That's sick, dude. I'm gonna have fucking so much fun with these buttons.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's better. I'm happy with this.
Yeah, heaps. That's
But yeah, the fight.
nice.
I'm
Very keen.
I don't know where to go to watch it. I wish I had like pay-per-view just easily accessible. On my
You do.
TV.
I was looking at it. It's only going to cost like $50. And
How do I
we can
get it?
just
Like, what do you
watch it from their site.
So I can just punch it into. Damn.
So you don't have to pay for like all the seasons. You can just pay for the main events if you want. And so that is the option there.
That is so good.
Yeah.
That's because I hate going to places and there being like fucking 8,000 other
Experts.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's
There is nothing worse than like after one of those sort of
It's- but it's
sporting events
like-
and you're just surrounded by.
like, do you know you go to a
Experts that
fucking
will just tell
football
you
game
everything.
and there's some fat fuck next to you and he's like, you should have kicked it. And you're like, you are literally the soggiest dude I've
Yeah.
seen in my life. And you're telling a pro athlete how to play the
Yeah.
sport that he's a professional at.
Yeah.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing every single time. Well, I would have ducked that. You wouldn't have ducked
No, you
shit.
wouldn't have.
You'd be fucking dead.
Yeah.
As soon as you step foot in it, there's like so many people because I follow him on Facebook. It's Facebook. And there's like all these people like underneath like posting photos of them with their shirt off and be like, I'd knock you out in 10. You'd knock out a pro fighter in 10 seconds.
I hate it so much.
Like, who are you knocking out? You couldn't even knock yourself out in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You fucking whale.
It's like while you're watching the event, it's awesome. Like
Yeah.
the room when you watch it is incredible. Like
Yeah.
everyone's just like, "Ugh," it's so amped up.
Yeah.
But once it's
but
done,
it's after.
holy shit, get out of
Especially
there
in
as soon
like
as you can.
Canberra when you like the city. Is that my Jack Daniels? We're gonna have problems.
Jack Daniels.
Marital. Damn.
Did you make a
What's
fancy
it doing
coffee?
like that? Can you put no? That's still stuff in there. Did you take them out? Yeah, like everybody. I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know if it's no. It's everywhere.
It is.
Like
It's-
people in
yeah,
like Canberra. Like I've seen it on TV now. Now I can do it.
Yeah.
Like, so if they're not talking about the fight, they're trying to fight other people.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
it's
you're like,
amped
"Please
them
don't."
up. It's amped them up to the point where they're like, you know what, I got it. I can do this now.
I can do this for real. Absolutely.
I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen 3 rounds of 5 minutes. I'm fucking good to go.
But like I said, it does happen at every sporting event.
Yeah.
And like it isn't just Canberra, it is everywhere. It's like you go to somewhere and there's always going to be the experts after the game. that
And the
will-
one drongo trying to fight fucking everybody.
Yeah.
I love it.
Everyone's good time.
I love it. I love what it brings to the world.
Yeah.
Why can't you just go and just watch? You know,
Just have a good time.
just go,
Just
Sit
enjoy
down.
it. Yeah.
get loud while the fight's on.
Yeah.
Afterwards, talk about it,
Casually.
but
you
not
know?
trying to replicate it.
No.
Just move on with your life.
Yeah.
Go home to your loved ones.
No, the guy across the bar isn't looking at you.
No,
It's okay.
Yeah. Your skinny jeans aren't going to allow you to kick anyway, so I don't know
Exactly.
what the fuck you're
Yeah,
doing.
just stop.
You know, you're wearing a bum bag. Just
Yeah,
chill the fuck out.
Just go there and enjoy it.
Don't look at me like that. Like I don't have a bum bag. I know I got one, but it's sick.
I have
Yeah.
been looking like dad bags because that is like my life now.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't do it more often.
I mean, it does look pretty convenient. Won't
It's
lie.
super convenient,
Yeah.
especially when you want to wear like I said, like skinnier jeans. You can just go put all my shit in the bag. You know, I want to show off some leg.
Yeah, I want to show off some.
I want to show off some
show
skin,
quad.
some skin, but not skin.
Mm.
Like I want to show off my physique,
Yeah.
my curves, and I don't want my phone ruining that or my wallet. So I'm
Absolutely.
going to put it in my man bag.
It does remind me of like back in the day, in the old ZDAF days, when we
Yeah.
get like photo shoots taken, and all of us were wearing just the tightest
The
jeans you could
tightest,
possibly.
right? Yeah.
But Neil
Oh.
would have a wallet that was about this thick.
He was like the old man receipt
Yeah,
keeper.
he would, and he would keep it all in his front pocket every
Yeah.
time, and his phone, his keys, his gigantic wallet in the front pocket, and it would ruin every photo possible.
It's
'cause
like the
just this
keeper.
gigantic
fucking
bulges.
love. Looks like a tumor hanging
Yeah.
off his leg. That dude
God,
was
yeah.
ridiculous.
He was a good dude.
What's he doing now?
He was a
still doing
DJ for a
music?
bit, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
Still waiting for somebody to comment. I don't know which comments will come in. Maybe it'll be like a Facebook.
Oh.
Maybe it'll be like a Twitch.
The Twitch.
Maybe a YouTube comment will come in. Like, you got but yeah, he's doing really well with his DJing, I think. I think he was like...
He was, wasn't he?
Like in Europe? He
Yeah.
moved?
His brother did the same thing, right?
I think so.
Yeah. I thought they were doing it right for themselves for a while there.
Yeah, they made odd music. It was noise. But people liked it.
Yeah.
Good on him. Neil was like a really good guitarist. So.
He was.
He was
real good. Just he was Neil. and that is like...
The nicest way.
Yeah, yeah. It's not
But the dude would drive around with his lights off and get pulled over by the police. And he's like, what's going on? Like, like, can't you see your speedometer? Like, is it not fucking pitch black in your car right now? And he's like, oh, yeah. And like, just turn your lights on, brother. Yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay. I'll do that now.
Yeah. What a time.
But a good dude, man.
Great dude. Awesome dude. Very much like Duck. I remember like when we finished Star Wars Prac that one time and he was like, went to leave, like, cool, saying our goodbyes, and he instantly just drives on the wrong side of the road and continued and got right to the end of the street still driving the wrong side. We're like, what the fuck is happening? Completely oblivious that he was doing it.
It's not dumb.
No, it's
I
just
think
like...
it's just utter oblivion to...
That's all it is. They're just oblivious to what they're doing.
It's just, I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, it's so good though.
I'm just going to do me.
I definitely just like rub some shit into my eye.
Yeah. Is it like a salt? Or like a
No, I think
spice?
it was my eyelash. I think it just kind of...
I hate when you're rubbing your eyes in the morning, you rub sleep into it, and you're like, this has now made my eyes much worse.
Yeah. I've made a terrible mistake.
Being awake, my day has started horribly. I've immediately paid for today.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat. Woke up, sun shining, rub sleep in my eye.
Yeah.
Now my eyes are stinging. Day ruined. You just go immediately back to sleep and hope for a better day the next one.
100%.
I don't want to have to deal with this. I'm out. I'm out of... I'm all out of love.
I'm all out of love. He's out of love.
Is that button going to get... Oh, fuck. I just don't know what to fill the rest with. So I got like the intro on the other one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to press it because it goes for a minute. Because I got like a little... Like a stream deck. So even if I don't have somebody there, hopefully I could just press the buttons and it'll transition.
Yeah, nice.
But I just want more funny buttons.
Oh my days. That is like some Michael Myers shit.
Oh, that...
Yeah. That's gonna stay.
What is it?
It's a... Oh, you can't hear because you haven't got your headphones. It's the old...
Hold up. Let me see if I can actually hear that like super clear. Okay. I just can't hear you.
That's weird. I can hear you and me perfect. By the way, people, this is a trial. This is the test of Dunn's new rig.
If you're watching this, it's your own fault.
Yeah, don't get mad and be like, I can't learn. It's for learning.
I don't know like what yours is different to mine.
Why
like
is
we're
it
plugged into the same thing. Our microphones are plugged in the same. It's definitely picking it up.
Yeah. I can hear, like I said, I can hear you. No worries at all.
Are we tech idiots? Is that what it is?
100%.
His buttons are the same? Actually, the phone is muted. That doesn't matter. Maybe if I turn that off. Anything?
I mean, it sounds good. Actually, you know what? I think that might sound better to me right now. I don't know why.
What about this one? Better? Better or worse?
That might be worse.
Okay. Number one or number two?
Number one or number two. No, that's good. I like
number
that's not bad.
Why don't you tell me?
Good.
I don't have vision. You keep asking me which one's better or worse. Just fucking fix it.
Clearly, I can't see, Doctor.
There has to be a solution to this problem. What does this button do? Like I can hear that perfectly.
Oh, that's nice. That's the memory shit. That's when you bring up a nice thing. That's gotta go.
Like I can't even hear that one.
You can't?
What the fuck?
It just sounds. At first I thought it was like crickets, but maybe it's like a. Oh, that's a.
Hear that? Perfectly hear that one.
The other one was the old badunts.
What is What is that? You know what?
Do you need to turn that up? Is that the volume to them there?
But this is like my volume, right? No, is that
Yeah,
out
that's
or
your
in?
mic volume. That's
That'd be-
you thumping the shit out of it.
That's too much. That's too much of me.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
That cuts out all your
So
background
that's
noise.
that.
And but
That's the board.
yeah.
That should be my headphones.
Correct.
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 And then that
So
should be
that's
it.
your main volume over there.
That should be happy days. We should be smooth sailing from here.
Yeah.
Maybe it is this cord. Maybe I shouldn't have bought the one.
Maybe you should have got the one that was returned.
No, it 100% is this cord. I just pressed something then and it's like.
So, fun fact, buying the cords that we needed for this today, there were perfectly brand new cords that you could purchase. Josh saw the one that was returned
Only an extra $3 as well. All right, maybe if I
and
just
wanted the one that was returned because it was $3 cheaper, and now he's paying for it.
$3. I really fucked out.
Yeah.
I really fucked out. On
Even
that
he was like questionable, giving it to you, like, yeah, I guess.
I just
like here's
why
one
would
that
you
works
More
perfectly.
importantly, like, did they not try it out?
I guess.
Like, you know, is it my fault?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it can't be.
Hundo Bundo.
Now,
How's that?
I think it might be the plug.
Oh, you got a dodgy plug.
I think it's the plug.
Oh.
If I pull it out a little bit, I can hear my.
Oh.
There it is. There it is.
Magic.
Now I can hear you, but now I can hear me too.
Yeah. That would be the stupid thing sometimes when you plug in like your stereo mic, it turns it mono.
This is.
And that will be why. Some of the stuff's probably coming through stereo and the other stuff's coming through mono. That's why I can hear it.
This is good. This is good stuff.
We're happy with that now? We're good?
Fuck, bro, I can hear you.
Hey, oh.
That's it. All right.
My favorite thing about this is that Mem can't hear any of the things that we're doing right now.
It's like
And she just sees a bunch of,
What the fuck are you guys talking
yeah,
about? Bunch of idiots.
R-worded people.
We're not,
just having a
not
good time.
idiots. Society's the idiots. We're products of our environment. All right, so don't plug it all the way.
Just tease it. Just the tip.
Hello, 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 hello. I think it's maybe a combination of both.
Oh. Just thinking about it. Nah.
You know,
She's
look-
cooked. She's cooked.
It's out of here. If anybody wants a plug extender, hit me up. I'll sell it to you for $12.
It works real good.
You get $12. It's all yours. You take it. Comes with a receipt.
It was just funny because he really was like, do you really want it? Like, are you sure you want this one?
Well, why did you put it back? You know what I mean? Producer Mem?
Mem?
You get producer credit.
Wait, are you drinking a different drink already?
This is out of here. This
For
is
those that
outta
can't
here.
see and or hear what's going on, Mem
So-
had a JD before, and now she's swapped it straight for a
Now
Smirnoff.
she-
And that was like 5 minutes ago.
Are you mixing them together?
No sugar though, so that makes it better.
Hello?
Oh, that's the money.
That's
That's
the
a
what?
bingo.
I'm
Ew.
not getting stereo, but I'm getting
You're getting some.
I'm getting one. I'm getting one.
Get a.
I just need a. That's it.
Hey, look at that. We did it. We did it, guys.
It's so perfect.
It's so
you gonna-
good.
are you gonna-
You're really going to crawl through that right now?
Are you really just gonna like wipe everything?
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my days.
What the? What is this? Phantom.
Phantom.
Maybe if I
Hey, oh. Wait, can you hear me still?
That's better.
Oh, there
It
we
cuts
go.
out all that shit in the back.
It does, yeah.
Oh,
Can you push me up a little bit though? Give me a little smush up. No, that one. On the board. Give me a little smush smush. Yeah, that's better. Nice.
bro, we are full.
Hey, we
We
got
are-
this. That's nice. So I'd have to sit to like, I can kind of be relaxed.
Well, that was the most like frustrating part about the like that microphone. It's like it picked everything up. Like I'll be like heavy breathing. Like, what's the next question? Oh, he's just gonna do some song. Does anybody want to?
Can we talk about that fucking Mike Tyson moose knuckle though?
Bro,
You know they all saw
I
it, but
watched
not
the-
one of them
I
wanted to
watched
bring
the
it up with
whole
him.
Thing. I gotta turn me down. I think. What are you doing, man? Yeah, go.
Oh, it wouldn't be a podcast without Mem's celebrity appearance. Dodged it.
Dude, he just had.
There was a gigantic moose knuckle. You know they all saw it.
These weird fabric pants.
Yeah.
And it was just like, he didn't hide it.
He wasn't wearing underwear for sure.
100% was not wearing underwear.
He was
But
just
Mike
free
Tyson,
balling
you
it.
don't need to wear.
Big old dick out. Big dick energy. And he knew no one's going to say shit to him because he was
Like, I'm fucking
probably...
nice and I'll fucking murder you.
Yeah, no doubt. Gassed up on some shrooms as well. He does tend to like them now.
It's weird when he takes the mushrooms because he chews on them
For so long.
The background, he was just
Like he really wanted every little bit of that shroom.
ounce
Yeah.
mushroom into his body. What an insane man! That was a really good podcast, actually.
That was a great podcast.
Mike is like super like introspective now.
Yeah.
He's like, I was this guy and I didn't like it.
No.
And he figured out why he didn't like it. He's like, well, and this is where I am now.
Yeah.
It's
Hippie Mike's the new Mike. He's having a good time. He's still one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet.
fucking scares the shit out of everyone.
Absolutely.
It's just like everybody.
Dude, it's like that post-fight where they kept questioning old man. They're like, hey, you know, you're so old now. What's it like being in here? And he just interrupts. He's like, motherfucker, I'm old too. Like,
How crazy.
yeah.
It's
You just don't consider it because it's him. He's an animal.
it's
He's,
Tyson. Yeah, he's just like
Just a different-
breed.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
There's like in everything, I guess there's like different just humans associated with that type of thing, and
Yeah.
he is like the icon of that. Let's see what else we got here. Audio processing. Everything's on. I'm just gonna leave it on. Microphone. Definitely pod mic. Levels.
That's better. Not to be a bummer, but I think what I've been hearing isn't you in the microphone. I think it's been out of the microphone.
What do you mean?
So go back to the mic.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that's better.
This is better.
Yeah, that's better. I can hear you
Much
now.
better?
Yeah.
It's gonna be right in my face.
Yeah. Unless you crank yourself a bit more, I think.
Maybe
can-
I'll do a little pickup.
Little pick.
Little pickup.
Yeah, it's better.
Little pickup's a little better.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're figuring this out, dude.
We got this.
I don't
I'm glad we're doing this now before we get really trolleyed.
try if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
So if I turn you down, that
Mhm.
should actually be all right. Because I got
Yeah.
one of those like voices that fucking carries.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Nice.
Is that my eyesight? Is that my eyesight going?
What happened? I
Not
can't
that
read.
old.
I
I
can't
can't
see.
fucking
I'm
read.
so old now. I can't read that for shit.
Campbell, what did you say? I guess
Campbell
like
said something.
asking you. Yeah, that's definitely Campbell.
We could call Campbell.
We could definitely call Campbell.
could call
Hold up,
Campbell.
Hold up, Campbell. We're gonna call you. Hold up. We're gonna do this.
We're gonna. This is real.
As it goes.
Just a little more. Yeah, you definitely weren't speaking to the mic. Campbell just messaged like, "Is Josh even monitoring the chat?" Josh needs to speak into the mic. Sorry, Campbell.
Yeah,
I did
I
pick it
just,
up. I picked it up late. I'm sorry.
We're trying to figure it out as we go, Campbell. Shut up.
We will call you now, though.
100% calling you now. All right. So speaking into the microphone. I get
Yeah.
it. The fist away. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Joe. All right, Campbell. Let's try this out.
Oh yeah, that's way better in my ears for you too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a bingo.
Oh yeah. But surely there's got to be a way to sort of make this a little better so it's not in my face.
Yeah, you just boost it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That is.
I know it's complicated.
It's just little dials and buttons everywhere. All right, Campbell. We're going to try and call you.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We're a custom pro. All right. This one.
Is that the one?
I don't know.
This is a phone one.
Hey man,
Hey, I can hear him.
I can't hear him.
you get 30.
Can you
on
hear
the
me,
podcast
Campbell?
or something. Yeah, I can hear you too.
Hey, oh,
Here
we know
we
what
go.
we're doing.
Here we go.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, you can be linked your phone calls into the podcast as well.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So it goes straight into like the thing that we got here.
Yeah, you do sound better. You need to I don't think it needs to be so close. You just need to speak at the microphone because I just noticed every time you turn away from it a little bit, it's just
Yeah, it's very directional. So maybe if I put those at midpoint,
Yeah,
I think
okay.
midpoint's probably a bit better.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
It's just because I can't hear myself. That's the only problem. I can hear.
is that what you were trying to fix before?
Yeah. So I don't know if it's the plug or just my headphones aren't working with it or whatever. But we got the new headphones coming. So by I don't know, hopefully mid-Feb, everything will be sorted out.
What a time. Tell us about
do you want my
Oh, go ahead.
do you want to swap shoes then? I can give you my wired shoes if you want.
Yeah, I'll swap you for the wireless ones.
Yeah, that's what I use. They're good.
I think they're
Yeah.
better.
they're a good time.
Well, because I got the overheads anyway, but I fucking hate overheads.
Yeah.
Overheads.
Yeah, I
Fucking,
can swap you the wired ones for the wireless ones, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I can't use them with my bike anymore because my phone doesn't have a fucking socket.
That's
That's true.
that'll do it. That will do it. That will.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck.
that's better.
Stupid.
What are you doing, man? This is sick. We're gonna actually
like
call and
this.
abuse everybody today.
Absolutely.
Oh, good. I'm glad I got first off the rank then because you guys are only just starting.
Oh no, we'll call back.
Oh yeah, this is a 2 or 3 call. We're not fucking around with just one. It's gonna be all day, every day.
Make sure you get like who's gonna get most agitated.
Oh, definitely Sam.
Jai on late. Get Jai late when you guys are.
Yeah, we'll get Jai like right at the end.
Yeah, he'll be.
As we're about to
when
wrap
you're
it up,
messy.
I'll give him a call.
Yeah.
It's like the one person, like I reckon if I call, he's just not going to answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Stu, you might have to choose phone call.
Oh, he definitely won't. If he knows that we've been drinking, he won't. And to his defense, that's me as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have the worst patience for drunk people when I'm sober.
It's fucking horrible, right?
I'm not criticizing.
I think the
I'm
way
not
you've got it
criticizing
is
Jai.
probably-
I'm just thinking about who would it most annoy to have
Oh,
drunk people call
100%.
them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I feel it too. He's got 2 kids. He doesn't fucking need these stupid drunk
no,
people
4 kids. I
calling.
was just a prick.
Yeah,
I just
I
didn't have
don't
time.
like to talk to it. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to like, this is what I need to do. So when we have the home shows, we're going to have like a platter, and then I'm going to have like a booze tub in the background.
Yeah.
I'm going to start that now.
It's not easy.
I'm going to start that now. All right, Campbell, stay there. I'll be back. Hold on.
What craft beers are we drinking today, Campbell?
Nothing. I'm trying to lose the gut, bro. Because I'm me and Matt are going to do an elopement in about 4 weeks, I think.
Hey-oh! That's one of the...
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah.
pew.
What a time.
Yeah.
That's a good way to do it, dude, especially in this day and age where everything's mental.
Yeah, it's just because of that. We're gonna just like plan a party and get everyone doing a party later on, like once I don't know, people are vaccinated or the people stop dying around the
We've
world.
100% done the same thing, except
Mine
the
shot?
killed me.
Oh yeah, you guys got lucky. You know, that
we were
timing
dumb
was just
lucky.
yeah. Like it was almost like a week later, shit got shut down.
The day after, legitimately the day after
Yeah.
our wedding, everything was like,
Yeah,
we're
that's
shutting shit down.
fucking wild, right? Like just bizarre timing. That's if you don't believe in God.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Somebody-
Pretty lucky in the wedding. We were like full outdoors for the actual ceremony, then and an
It's
area that
nuts.
was well spaced for the reception. And
It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like
right.
I think the whole thing, like it worked out incredibly well.
Yeah,
What am I doing?
the timing. Cool.
All right,
Yeah,
Campbell,
I've got
is there anything you want to announce?
how do you
Well,
feel about
no,
what about Sam?
it.
I mean, not Sam, ma'am,
Secret friend.
secret friend, and his hidden agenda about you know,
You know, like
What are you guys
how do we
talking
coax
about?
him? How do we make him feel comfortable that he can tell us the truth?
that he's gay.
Yeah, you know. Like there's no shame in the game.
Talking about
Like Sam being gay.
Yeah,
Sam being gay.
yeah, you didn't hear?
You didn't hear? You're hearing it here first. No, what are we doing here behind the scenes? I think this is going to be like my version of Big Brother Up Late.
Yeah, absolutely.
Josh and Stu.
You on a Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm very confused about what you guys are talking about. But,
Oh, you won't be.
You're definitely
Just
you know what we're talking.
Stay
about.
tuned, brother. You'll pick it up as you
Yeah.
go.
Well,
Righty, man.
I've got some friends over there with their little ones here, so I'm gonna duck.
right.
You guys call me later, and I don't know, drink whiskey or something.
Alright.
Virtually.
All right, see you, man.
Oh, boys.
Bye, Ramble.
This is perfect.
Good dude.
This whole setup.
I do like that he pays attention to what we're doing as well. That's a good friend right there,
That is a great friend.
right?
You can't say that about all your friends, right?
Nah, especially not Brenton. Well, he can't hear you, so.
You reckon he's watching now?
If he is, he's very mad at me for that. Jokes, Brenton.
Nice, mate.
You know I do.
Oh, it's Buns. Buns, send through your number, and we're going to call you. We're going to call everybody today. If anybody is watching this that we know, just DM your number. Don't
You know, even if we don't.
just leave the phone number there, and we'll call you when we get
Yeah.
around to it. But Buns, it's good. It's good advertisement for you and your COD career.
COD.
The COD is. I don't know why people play it. I don't know why I play so much of it.
I can't. I'm too blind to play.
Oh, really?
I mean, like, probably should wear glasses and play and I'll be fine.
No, don't do that.
But I fucking can't do it normally. Like
That's what they
I
want.
just don't see anything. And
That's
I'm
what they
like,
want.
Everything's just a blur to me, and I'm like, what am I doing? I fucking suck at it.
Yeah, they definitely want you to wear glasses, and fuck that.
It kills me. Like I see people like you watch like reviews of people like just being great at the game, and I'm like, how did you even see that person?
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
I didn't see it.
I don't understand it either. There's a lot of cheating. It's like rampant with cheating.
Yeah,
it's insane. Like there's a guy who actively like he'll stream himself cheating, and it's like it's just like so the cheat is like it's like little stick figures, and the closer they are, they get like they go from green to red essentially, and you can just see like the stick figure outlined through walls. You can see the distance, and if it flashes red, it means like they're in your actual view, so you can shoot them without them really knowing that they're cheating. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. Like the concept that people struggle dealing with life so bad that they're like, I have to cheat in this video game to get a win. You know what I mean? And that's
when cheat codes were fun.
But right?
Yeah.
It's
Big
like,
head mode
I want a big
and
head.
shit, yeah.
I want a big head. You know, I want guns that are extra long. Like, I don't know.
Just fucking burping the microphone.
100%. It's my show. I can do what I want. Wait, no, it's this one. Shit. Don't burp into the microphone, Josh. I'm still learning. This is like the first run of this.
Yeah. I was trying to explain at the start. You're talking like, you're doing something.
Yeah, no, definitely say it.
Yeah,
definitely
I'll say it.
But don't tell them.
No, not them. You know what I'm talking about?
Not
I'm talking about
them.
the cues. Don't tell the cues.
Who are the cues, though?
You know what I mean?
Who are the cues? These microphones are fucking
They're
brilliant.
great.
Holy shit.
This is good.
They're
Man.
very
this is a
good.
good setup. This is a name this time.
I'm keen to do this. Keen to have
It's gonna
people
work really
over.
well. I think going forward, it's like this is gonna be good for you, dude.
Maybe some better lighting. So we don't really get the sun here until like the afternoon. So like we're going to start getting more of it now. And it is fucking dark as shit here otherwise.
It's looking good, I think, on the camera.
Yeah, I think if I got to zoom that cunt out though. It is out, in, out.
Gosh, that beard is looking red, isn't it? That
Yeah.
is a ginger beard. I'm
That
in
is-
denial about how red my beard is.
I think you got to lean into it, man.
Yeah.
A lot of people just, oh, no, it's
Like, look how dark that shit is there, and then you cut to this, and you're like, what happened? But then I guess you look at how Casper I am, and you go, well, that's what happened.
Makes sense. It's
Yeah.
like the top of your head doesn't make sense.
Yeah. This
You know what I mean?
makes sense.
Like here down,
Not so much.
perfect sense.
Yeah. Not so much.
You move your hands a lot. It's Indians do that. Can you say that?
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, 100% you can.
Okay.
Indians move their hands a lot. And they do the head thing. It's not it's not racist. They do, and they know they do it. But do you know they don't know that they're doing it?
It's like my old boss, Chris Doggeroff. Shout out, I should probably should his name. Right?
This is his address.
Schmoganov. Schmooganov.
Yell at me. You're just
Now I get why Bert feels so dumb when he does his things. He just rattles shit.
perfect.
Yeah, he would do the same thing. He was always like.
Yeah, but so
Also, he wasn't an idiot or anything. He was just that was his move.
just had a big head.
Constant ADD. I'm pretty
small
positive.
neck.
Pretty sure just ADD for days.
His neck couldn't hold up his head. And
Yeah,
his-
dude.
But yeah,
Dude,
so
great boss.
So they've done like research on it, and it's like it's a thing that like obviously India is broken up into like different places because it's so big and there's so many people there. That is the one thing that sort of carries over throughout, and they when you tell them to do it, like the head thing, it's different to when they naturally do it. So they're
telling someone to do that is pretty bad.
you know what I mean? Well, it was for science. You can tell people to do whatever you want, but it's science.
How do you feel about that shit where they're like, oh, we can pull memories out of snails now?
I don't like it. I hate it. I hate the idea. Look,
But how do you know that they like? I want to know how they know that's worked.
probably just receptors in the brain in terms of like here's an image, and then they'll read the brain waves of the snail. Like maybe they put like a foe or something, like something that they fear. And then they try and remove it, and then they put the photo back there without the fear attached to it. You know what I mean? So it's just all brainwaves. That's the only way you could tell. But it's fucking terrifying. It's like why are you practicing on snails? Like what are you practicing for in general? Like, but to be fair, this will be one of those things that's like you can either look at for like the good or the bad. It's like when people talk about AI and AI, everyone's like, oh, but no, they're going to kill us. And like, no, that's what we would do to us if we had that.
Yeah, we're stupid.
Yeah. So with this, like removing things, you can remove trauma.
That's insane.
You know what I mean? PTSD. You can get rid of it.
Which would be incredible.
You didn't go to war.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You can live a normal life without having.
I still heard it. That definitely got picked up.
That's really,
Too. Yeah,
it's
dude.
like, ew, you have to have the microphone in front of your face. Like, maybe if I just... Yeah, that's better.
Yeah,
It's just I gotta hit the mute
that's how
button.
you do it, yeah.
But yeah, so it could be used for stuff like that. But you
That's a
know,
good call.
but you know, it's not going to be because humans are fucked. Humans are fucking idiots, and what they'll do is they'll make workforces dumber.
It's true.
You know that's what they're going to use it for, and that'll be like the conspiracy theory behind it. They'll be like,
in Q.
but yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like we all know it's going to be used for something wrong at some stage.
100%,
Like-
without a doubt. We're going to do something dumb with it. There's
Of course,
no question about that.
it's like rockets. It's like, well, let's send people to the moon, or
Blow each other
we
up.
could blow each other up.
Yeah, terrifying.
You know what I
Every
mean?
now and then we try to flex how big our dick is at each other. Like,
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll fucking do it.
I could take more shit out of your brain than you can take out of mine.
Dude, that's crazy.
But then, like I said, if you look at it from a scientific point of view, it's fantastic in terms of deleting drama from people's lives.
I love
Trauma.
that. Man. I've never considered that before. I was just thinking about like how weird it is that we're doing this, but when you bring it up like that, it's like, oh, that makes sense. That's a really good point. There's people that are just damaged and having not the best outcome in life because of it.
And they can't get over it, man. And there's no amount of therapy or talking or pills or whatever that is ever going to get rid of it.
True.
You know what I mean? Like it's
And that is an option where you could say, you know what, I can make you a normal person again.
there's this thing called epigenetics where trauma passes over through generations. You know what I mean? So it's like if lines of people are scared of spiders, for instance. Obviously, this is fucking stupid, but it transfers over.
Oh, it's
essentially.
going to be a great test for my kid because Megan's terrified of birds and I'm terrified of snakes. So
Well,
it's going to be interesting to see what passes over.
here's the thing it's all right. So when we're born, I think that we're only scared of two things. I think it's like falling and loud noises. I think that's it, and then everything else is like either predisposed or it's taught to us later in life. So it's like you got to
It's
think.
true because you don't know, man. Like it's funny watching my kid like grow up, right? And
Yeah.
like, that's one of the weird things you notice is like, oh, he doesn't understand that falling off this is an option right now. He doesn't get that, and until it happens, it's not going to click in his head. Where he's like, oh, that was a dumb idea.
Yeah, it's stupid, right?
Don't
Like it
get on
has to
that.
be reinforced.
Right?
Wait, hold up. We got Matty P, Big Matty P, Matty P.
Oh!
We're gonna call you later as
I'm
well.
gonna call
We're
you.
calling them all. Is that oven on? 100% that oven is on. But yeah, so it's like, but you gotta learn.
It's a sneaky way of keeping the house hot.
It's
like you
I
wanna
was
keep
like,
the
I'm
aircon
fucking
on.
sweating, right?
Mem's
And I was like, I can feel this weird heat
I'm
from
going
it.
to chuck the oven on to heat
It's
that
fucking
motherfucker up.
stupid. Matty, I'm keen to have you over for this, by the way.
Absolutely. He
This
should
is-
definitely be here for this.
This is, Matt, come over. Come on
Be a
over
celebrity
to
guest. I've got another
my
microphone in the back. We can plug it in.
Yeah, we got mics and shit here. We got that shitty boom arm that fucking makes noise.
Probably like, sure.
Oh.
Sing into, he can just hold it. And...
Hi, this is Matt. I play drums in the band. But, I don't know why I'm here.
Also has a sneaky, he's not bad at singing. You know, I listened back to that old
Matty's,
EP from
Matty's
high
all right.
school
Matty can sing.
for a bunch of
He can hold it.
whiny teenage kids. He's actually not bad.
He can hold it.
Yeah.
But he can play guitar.
Yeah, I know. He's just
He can play the
piano.
keyboards.
Yeah,
It's like,
he's the show-off kid.
He's-
the guy
he's-
saying, oh, maybe I can do this. And he learnt drums in like a day.
yeah, he was just like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I will figure it out.
Became very good at it.
Matt, I'm coming to your show next Friday, by the way.
Oh.
I'm still trying to figure out the buttons. I'm sorry.
There it is.
I'm only going to press it too, but I was confident about the applause. Like, I'm coming to your show.
Yeah, like, I'm big dick in it right now. Yeah, I'm coming to your show, Matt. Reward me.
Can't do shit.
I can't hear shit. Is that what
No,
it
he
said?
said he can't do shit. Matt, you know you can. Come
You
on.
can do shit.
Sorry, we're trying to like. So the computer's probably about what two meters away.
People's names. Is this the thing? When you
Hold on, maybe I can make that bigger so we can actually fucking read it.
oh, that would be nice. Little just back the microphone. Did you give the old? Wait, Mem left.
Yeah, remember that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna
Oh, my brain is broken. I know.
capture properties.
Mem, did you know you left the oven on? Are you trying to burn the house down? I don't know about that.
Hold that. All right, I'm gonna zoom in.
Alright. What a time.
That's it. Look at that. Get a little bit more letter.
Oh, look at you doing things.
Ma'am, you can sit on the stools.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. Let's make this.
Good call, man.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I still can't read that, dude. I'm blind. It's about. I'm old
I
as
think
shit.
that made the writing bigger. I think it just made the box that it's in bigger.
Yeah, it 100% did. It was like, I'll give you a bigger box. Writing though, not so much. Just a bit of dead air. We'll edit this out later, but we won't. We'll keep you
I've
hanging.
got an iPad or something. I have
pooed.
my phone, but I'm not going to use it.
Oh yeah, you got a phone there.
That's right, Matt. When you get here, we won't need an iPad or an iPhone. You can just talk to us directly. Matt's not coming over. I'm kidding, man. Chill out. But he might be.
Matt, do you want to be our Jamie?
Yeah, Matt. Do you wanna be Jamie? This is better. Look at this. This is
nice.
This is it.
Time. I like this.
Who are we calling next? Let's line up the next guest. Somebody else. I don't know if I have many people's phone numbers. I'm not very good with phone numbers.
I do not keep many numbers.
So my mum called me the other day, and I answered. I was like, "Hello, Josh speaking." She's like, "It's your mum," and I was like, "I don't have your number."
Yeah.
You don't need it now, though. That's the thing, right? Like,
That's the thing.
it's like you can message and call people through 8,000 other apps.
It's true.
Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
celebrity guest.
I'm not going to show you.
I'm excited. It's gonna be surprise.
Here we go.
Surprise.
This is fun. This is.
Surprise for me.
Are you making cakes?
Yeah, she's got brownies, dude.
Damn. Are we lucky? Is that ice cream?
Hello.
Hello, is that Brenton?
Preston!
He's on. What? Wait.
Brenton's busy at the moment.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
What the H? What's
No,
that?
we just call people.
He's just got sound effects, dude.
I got sound effect. I got a little soundboard.
Yeah.
Wait, Brenton, can you hear that?
Yeah,
I think-
sure,
yeah.
I don't know. What?
Yeah, he said he could. He was like, what the hell was that?
Oh.
When he said
What are you doing, man?
Oh, it's Tuesday too.
Hey, man, what's up? What's up?
It's, well, it makes it better.
Oh, if it's just you, I mean, that's all right. But Tuesday?
We're getting
you.
bragged. We're doing a good job.
Yeah, so we've extended the What Are We Doing Here podcast to the adults only. It's the Stu and Josh version. You know the Up Late Big Brother?
Yeah.
And there was like
But
two.
Adults Only is on at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, so this is like the precursor to the show. It's the warm up. The weird thing about that Big Brother thing was like it was like two dudes staying up late watching other people have sex and then commenting on it. Which
Do you
Yeah,
remember?
wasn't one of them named Hot Dogs?
Yeah, dude. Hot dogs. My boy. And then he had a gambling show on late at night as well.
yes.
That's right.
Oh my
man.
god, they need that kind of
Sure.
quality TV back. They got like 35 channels, and no one is offering this sort of type.
Bring back hot dogs.
100% cannot read that.
How's work today? Be fun? Living it up?
It's shit house. It's like 40 degrees here at the moment. So
It is so fucking
That's
hot.
pleasant. That's pleasant.
1 minute? Yeah, if you could.
40.
Producer Brenton, do you want to come to Canberra every Saturday and be Jamie Brenton? We're looking for a
Yeah,
Jamie.
dude.
Like-
yeah, dude.
I'll run it
definitely
from my house.
That's true. You could.
Holy shit!
He
I didn't
could.
even think about that.
Yeah. The internet makes everything possible.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness!
is there a way I could do it from my house?
You
I
100% could. You
yeah,
definitely
you
could.
just need to log into my OBS, man,
Yeah. And you could do everything.
and
from
you
there.
can run it all from there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll have a little screen and you can put me in the corner. You know, like,
Dude.
Bro.
Price is Right?
Yeah.
And then, like, they cut to that
Yeah.
guy and
Yes,
he's like,
dude.
Boom,
that's
boom,
me.
boom, boom. And there's some idiot in the corner going, man,
I assume
what
you
is that
did
oven,
something
man?
that I can't see you, but
Nah, you got it. Yeah.
No, well, like if you turn the stream on, you'll be able to. If you're watching,
Hey, I think you might be driving.
no, you can do both.
I'm definitely in the car.
You can do both. What? You can't do both.
Driving's illegal.
Driving is
Pulled over
illegal.
safely.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing this weekend, Brent?
Bit of this, bit of that.
Oh.
You know.
Poking around.
Yep.
I keep
Yep.
burping in the
I thought
microphone.
about recording a song. I got a.
Do it.
I don't know if you know this, but there's a Cartel album that you can't get in Australia for some reason.
Yes. Dude, yes.
Which one?
Yeah, Chroma. Chroma?
Chroma,
Yeah.
you cannot. 100%, you cannot. That's
It is.
So I
and what a
one
fucking
ordered in,
album.
And,
Yeah.
and I've just been listening to that non-stop, and
I think I might try to do a cover, but
Fuck yes, dude. That's a great idea.
That is a
I
fantastic
forgot how
because
good that damn album is.
it's
Dude, Cartel was
perfect.
fucking incredible. Those first 2 albums.
I don't know what
were
happened.
Amazing.
Like, how do you run out of that much momentum?
I don't understand why you can't get it in Australia.
Yeah, either.
It's really odd, right?
Especially in this day and age.
It's not on Spotify
everything
and
is
like
it's banned on
everything-
YouTube.
Question: could you VPN it and like get it that
You
way?
should be able to VPN it, right?
Yeah, you could do that.
Unless it's a weird label
does.
thing and they're not allowed to release it like old Kevin Smith and Dogma. So he can't release that shit on DVD or Blu-ray because the Weinstein mob still own it. So it's like a gold mine if you can fucking find it.
Maybe
It's
they were
probably the same thing.
Maybe they can't. Yeah, they sort of went independent and were like, well, we're only selling this. But who knows? Who knows what they're doing?
That was dude, you unlocked like a fucking memory in my brain just then, Brenton. That was
Brenton, you're doing a good Jamie job. You know,
Yeah, I
Bringing
actually
up
have
facts.
to go 'cause I'm shitting on the side of the road. I got some food cooling.
all right,
I don't want to tell you what because you'll get angry at me.
no, do it.
go on.
Say it.
Give you
Say it. Say it.
Go on.
Come on.
come on.
Come
It's
on.
a chicken variety.
Come on. Say it. Just
KFC.
Oh, dude.
You allowed to say that on your podcast?
we can say whatever we want.
Yeah,
it's
dude, doesn't matter.
it's literally open.
I did ask him. I was like, "Are we allowed to have like cans and stuff? Like we can see the brand on there?" He's like, "I was like, all right."
100%. We can do what we want. That's the idea of it, man. Like even the actual podcast where people come on, it's the idea is like you can kind of like within reason. Like don't be a fucking idiot about it, but like
I mean, you
you
will
can.
get demonetized straight away.
You know, I don't give a shit about making money. Unless I'm making heaps of money, then I might think about it. But until then, I'm not making any money now, so it doesn't matter, right?
Hey,
Yep.
I gotta go.
All right,
All right, see you, buddy.
Preston, love you.
Yeah.
See you,
Good,
bud.
good times.
Bye.
Bye.
What a man.
Legit, one of like the nicest people on the planet.
Too nice.
Like would do anything for anyone.
It's kind of like super nice, like a Ned Flanders nice, but then
He is like the Netflix.
in like 20 years, he's like, I kill people. And you're like,
I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, that's cool, man.
He's got his secrets.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're like, who do you kill? He's like, no, I only kill bad people. And you're like, I respect that.
He definitely does some Dexter shit.
100%. I reckon he's tasted human flesh. And I think he's okay with it.
How do you feel about that Armie Hammer shit? Do you think that's legit, or
Bro,
do you think
like,
that
no,
poor
all
dude
right.
just got
Dude,
scammed out? Like he's
dude,
just doing
come
his
on,
own weird
man.
little kink
Come
thing,
on,
and then
man.
the internet was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking make him."
No, yeah, it's so fucking stupid that, like, here's the thing about, like, I apply it to anybody. These people are still fucking humans, right?
absolutely
Right. And then you go, oh, because he's famous. Like, but if some fucking psycho said it from next door, you'd be like, that's funny, man. That's funny.
True.
But the thing
What's
is
fucked
like,
about those, they
why did they
clearly
delete
deleted-
it?
exactly. They
Why did they
removed
delete it? Like, how
everything.
was he just playing into it? It's like this girl, he's like, fuck, she's hot. She's into this shit, and I'm just playing into it.
It's not like he was a lunatic and he just kept saying.
Yeah,
saying,
there's
saying.
no
There was
fucking
clearly
way.
Other things
But
going
it's
on.
like, is he doing it? Definitely
No.
not. Definitely not. Does he have a weird kink? Possibly.
Possibly.
Who gives a fuck? Leave him alone. The
gives
dude
him
makes
his
sick
choice.
movies. Leave him the fuck alone. But he doesn't even
Dude was
seem like.
almost Batman. He was so close to being Batman.
Doesn't even really. Well, hold up. Let's
Bring
look it
that
up.
up, yeah.
He doesn't even seem like the kind of guy who's like.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not like we know him, but
But you can kind of tell.
Yeah.
You see pictures. Did you watch The Night Stalker?
no, I've been trying to watch it, and yeah,
Bro. What a
It's on
series.
the list. It's on the list. I wanna
God
watch.
damn, man. That was a guy. It's weird because Netflix has like this thing. It's like even with the Bundy tapes, like, well, we're just gonna leave that out. We're just gonna make them look
Yeah.
okay. Like
Yeah.
they were bad, but they were okay. And you're like, no, he used
removed a
to
lot of the
he used to
horrible
kill them, cut their heads off, and then fuck
it.
them.
Yeah.
Where was
Pick it
that?
Back up and fuck it.
Where was
And
that?
be like, all right, and bury it again.
Where'd you pepper that one in there? You didn't Netflix, you know, but they want to make it family friendly. You know, they just want to make it just scary enough where, you know what I mean? I think it.
The same with the Efron movie. I do like that Efron movie though.
Efron movie was sick.
Because they kind of played it off so well. Like, oh, he's a nice guy. And then
He was
it just
alright.
fucking
The-
flips
that-
and you're like, holy
that hacksaw thing at the
shit,
end?
Dude, yes.
Dude.
Payoff is so good.
Dude.
Yeah.
Because I was watching the movie, and I think it's like if you watch like the Bundy tapes and then you read up on it, you kind of go like, "Fuck, guys, you left everything out of this." And then that, as soon as you write like the hacksaw on it, you're like, "God damn,
Yeah, dude.
what a twist!" Well, it's not a twist. We all knew it was coming
Yeah.
because it happened. He did it.
But if you didn't know about any of that shit and you watched that, I think that would definitely be one of those ones where you're like,
Yeah, 100%. Definitely. Because it's like, even when you're watching, you're kind of like, well, maybe he didn't do
Also,
it.
fucking great performance by Efron.
Efron's a good actor,
Yeah,
man.
dude. He's rocking a mad mullet right now.
He's
Some shit here in Australia.
He's one of
Rocking a mad
those.
mullet.
Doesn't he live here now?
I think he does,
He
right?
lives up in Byron or something.
Can't blame him.
I would live here too.
Yeah.
America kind of sucks right
LA
now.
is looking a bit crazy at the moment.
Everybody's leaving,
Yeah. Weird.
you know. But yeah, that guy. People are gonna leave like famous people alone for their things. Like unless I think it's that weird like. Don't throw stones when you live in glass houses. Or
Yeah,
whatever
absolutely.
It is. It's
Yeah.
like until you got your shit sorted. Like, yeah, maybe you don't talk to people on the internet about fucking them when they're dead.
I mean, that might be. But he didn't say he was going to fuck them when they're dead. He was just like, oh, I'm going to cut you up.
Yeah, it's just like weird stuff. But
Yeah,
it was
oh, it's
like
weird as shit.
But like, look at all the people that complain about it. Racist. I guarantee some of them are racist.
100%.
They're like, oh, you can't do that, but brown people, I don't know about them. You're like, what?
Gee whiz.
You're like, what? How is that even? I don't understand.
It's true though, man. It's true.
I guarantee it. It's like the people who judge the harshest are the ones with the most shit to worry about.
Absolutely.
And they're all out here fucking judging some dude. You're just trying to...
Nearly burped on the mic. I nearly
Don't
did
burp
it
in the
done.
microphone.
Nearly did it done.
Don't burp in the microphone. Apparently you're not allowed to. I burped in the microphone like twice and I got in trouble. One show in and I'm in trouble.
Whatever you
What are you making?
cooking
Ma'am,
in
you
there
got to
is
put that
really
ice
good.
cream away. It's going to melt.
Yeah, that has been sitting out here the entire time.
And it's hot in here. Well, it's liquid now. You could just do in the Gosling, melt it down and drink it. You're not wrong. Yeah.
That's the Efron thing too, though. Like he to get all that protein and shit and to get as yoked as he did for fucking the Baywatch. He was like so sick of eating like the same meals as we
Yeah.
were when we were fucking doing it. That
Yeah,
shit
it's
on the
fucking-
dumbass. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna blend it, turn it into a shake."
100%.
Entire meal into a shake. It was like,
Lots
"Fuck
of
it,"
them,
and just charge.
like
it. It was
lots of them do
done.
it, man. You'd be surprised how many people just blend their food and eat it.
Smart,
Like
yeah.
especially
It's a good way to get it
bodybuilders and
fucking
stuff.
done. So yeah,
Well, it breaks down faster. You're not as full. You're not as bloated. Like
Yeah.
it processes like a. Damn,
For those that
producer,
couldn't
ma'am.
hear, Mem just dropped a bomb on. She's like, "Well, what do you think baby food is?" And you know what? You're right, Mem. You're right.
Trent, send me your phone number. I'm going to call you. I can't read what you said. Size of your watch says that you are making money.
Incorrect.
That's a story for a different day. That one. That's Sydney money. That's drug money. Can I say that? How far do you need to be outside of what you've done to not be going to jail? Statutes of limitation. Do we have one here?
I'm definitely the wrong person to ask about that.
Do we have one? What is it? I'm sorry for selling rugs.
I don't think there is a limit. There can't be a limit.
Yeah, there is. 100% there is. 100%.
How do they pull people up for like neck and
No. It's like,
too late now.
but because there's evidence and shit and there's proof to back it. You know what I mean?
You mean like you admitting it on the internet?
I said I sold rugs. I don't. No, there is. No, hold up. No, I think in America it's different between misdemeanors and felonies. I think that's the thing.
here.
We don't have misdemeanors, do we?
Anyway,
I'm assuming we do.
they're great rugs, discount rugs,
Great rug selling business.
version rugs, all sorts of rugs.
What kind of rug did you want?
Great rugs.
But I bought my watch with it.
I mean, the rug business is a good business.
It's booming.
They're never closing down, that's for sure.
100%. They are going to go forever.
Oh, that I had my dumb moment, then you had yours as well. I feel better
Idiot.
now. I feel
This is now on the internet for everybody to see and hear, so they can put a
burner phone
a face in it. You can't have Maddie. You can't have burner phones.
and not admit it on the internet.
Well, you can have burner phones. Just don't tell
I
everybody.
mean, you shouldn't have one. That's the point.
We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do a second, Maddie and I.
Good idea.
Get a
Let's
little,
chat.
a
Let's
little bit
chat.
more into it. What took? I heard it.
She said,
Nah. Tuk. You can't lick the ice cream. Do you see the people that do that shit? I'm so happy they go to jail.
like, what do you mean?
Like they take the lid off the ice cream in like the
100%
store,
do it. Oh,
and
not in the store. No.
and they lick it and they put it back.
at home. That's home rules.
Home rules, you can do whatever you want. What flavor did you get? Sticky date pudding. Get the fuck out. I would,
Smush.
if I could convert all of my food to sticky date pudding flavored, I would.
Dude, that broke my brain. That is like the first time I actually like had the not your grandparents, I guess, pudding or whatever, was like when I went to yours when we were younger.
Yep.
And then you guys had the frozen
Sara
Sara
Lee
Lee fucking sticky date pudding. That shit blew my mind.
It was a
I was
treat.
like, this is a thing that exists?
Bro, it's such a weird, yeah, right? And it's fucking delicious.
Incredible.
It's like meth.
Shout out to Sara Lee.
It's like meth for poor kids.
Fucking jackpot straight away.
Meth, because I remember that was when
30
like,
seconds in a microwave?
bro, it blows your
Fucking
mind.
hell.
So that was when I started, like, me and Tim started working. So then we could actually like buy ourselves shit. And then we found that and we're like, this is it.
Yep.
This is all we fucking need in our life.
I miss Tim working at a pie truck shop.
100%. It was the best.
Man, that was good.
Pies were great. Villy's pies.
Dude.
I don't know how much I can say,
Yeah.
but Villy's we used to steal. So, not steal, but like you'd borrow it.
Is that
We're poor. Leave us. No, wait. Hold up. Hold come Cardi B can go? Look, I raped and stole people's money. So she used to drug guys, right? And Cardi B.
Oh, I thought you said Hardy, and you broke my heart there for a second. I was like, Tom Hardy raped people? He's an angel.
Tom Hardy can't
He
rape.
loves dogs. He's a perfect human.
I don't think he would rape.
Never. He's a great
Ah,
human.
we got producer Mem.
Hey-o.
All right, Mem. So if you press the red button and talk into it.
Just press it, just once. Oh, you fucked it.
Wait, talk into it. Actually, is Des mic on mute? On the third box, see where the thing's bouncing up and down? Yeah, go down one. Is it on mute? Unmute it. Now talk.
Hello.
No, we can't hear it.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's that's racist.
There it is.
So if you put headphones in, you should be able to hear.
So anyone that missed the little disclaimer, is it disclaimer?
Disclaimer?
Disclaimer at the start. If you don't like what you hear, just turn it off. It's just jokes, people. Don't.
It's just people shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Like, when did we censor things so hard and so harshly?
It is
But once again,
insane.
has it become from like a position of where these people now have access and a voice where they... Because cancel culture isn't as bad as we thought it was. It was just perpetuated by the people in it, right? So it's like the whole like the loudest vessel saying, you know what I mean? Where they make the most amount of noise and people listen to noise. Yeah. So it was like these people... 90% of the people didn't care, but the 10% made so much fucking noise.
Very, very cool.
But once again, it was, I guess you have to look at it case to case. There's obviously what, like Me Too was granted, like
There are legitimate monsters out there.
100%. But then,
100%.
like things like
There's
this.
also a bit of a witch hunt at the same time.
Like an open forum where people can just come and talk shit. This is why, like, I have a thing for comedians, and I
I
think
was going to say, like, if it was to keep going the way it is at the moment and like kind of ramped up, we'd be at the point where we'd say, hey, guess what? Being a comedian is no longer a thing.
But it, like, I
Because you
think,
can't take a fucking joke. You can't say anything.
but comedy's gotten to the point where it's like they're like look at Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, good dude.
The dude talks legit sense and then peppers a joke in there. You know what I mean? Like, he'll hit you with some shit and then make it funny. But that's the only way people can say things and people listen. Because if Dave Chappelle was to come straight out and go, like, whatever he says,
Fuck Comedy Central.
like, yeah, like the thing about MJ, how he's like, most people probably didn't.
Oh, dude, that was a good bit.
Most people
That was a
didn't.
great fucking
And he was
bit.
like, but it wasn't bad. If it's MJ, it's fucked up. But his main point.
Like, say that, like, I'm going to get trouble.
No, we're not.
But, like,
Zero trouble.
the fucking parents were involved, though, right? Oh.
But that's the thing.
I mean, like,
So-
parents
but
were
that's
involved
the
in it.
thing.
These
Same thing.
parents
R.
were, like,
Kelly,
willingly
right?
just
R.
being
Kelly.
like,
R.
have my
Kelly's the
fucking
same.
Kid. Go on, hang out with my fucking kid.
R.
I'm gonna
Kelly was the
stay
same.
Yokes away from where.
But do you think they didn't know? You think they didn't know? You didn't think they were cashing out on it?
Exactly.
It's fucking. It's horrible. It's insidious.
Staying in lush
It's
areas, going on crazy.
fucking
holidays.
crazy. And then when it blows up in their face, when they go, like that R. Kelly thing was like, yeah, we saw the stories, we just didn't think it was that bad.
That's bad.
Are you fucking insane?
It's just the MJ one really.
And
hits.
and
it's
it's
like people would like
it's not-
nominally say, "That's cool." Whatever,
But here's
fuck
the
it,
thing:
do
you
what want
say
with my
that,
kid."
and they go, "You're victim blaming." No, we're not blaming the victims. We're blaming the parents. Like the victims,
100%.
the
kid's fucking broken. Like if it was a real thing, I'm not saying that it is, but if it was a thing and the kid legitimately is broken out, don't fucking aim your anger at this one person. Hot tip: the fucking individuals that put
that's
you
right.
in that
And how
situation-
quickly did they wash their hands of it? Oh, we didn't know. It wasn't us. It was him. You're like,
No, staying in Paris, living it up, this fucking 5-star. Like,
but I guess it's one of those things. It's like who follows and who leads and who's to blame at that point. You know what I mean? And it's like it's fucking crazy. Man, I don't think MJ did it.
I don't think he did too. I think he was
I don't
weird
think
for
he did
sure,
it.
but I don't
100%.
think he.
There's out of the few cases.
Maybe you like to look at a butthole or two.
I don't know.
I
man.
don't think he fucking like.
I don't think he was out there
raped a
fucking
kid, though.
kids.
You know what I mean? I don't think.
I don't think he did it.
he was broken for sure.
100, but as if he wouldn't. Because there's, I don't know, like depending on how deep you want to delve into the conspiracy of it, there was like things like people like pressuring him to buy his back catalog because he owned it all apparently, and he didn't want to sell it. It was creating heaps of money.
He was fucking smart.
He was very smart. The dude fucking grew up in the business, so he fucking knew it.
Yeah, own your shit.
But then it was like the problem that I had with it is like the stories that they told. There was lots of holes in them.
yeah, the
Lots of holes, like
they
they.
thing that just came out, whatever that doco was.
Yeah, did you watch it?
Yeah,
Did you watch the rebuttal to it?
No, I watched that and I was like,
There was a rebuttal
I was just
to
mad
it.
at the parents the entire
Like
time.
there was a rebuttal to it. Where they're like, so some guy made a documentary to follow it up because obviously that was very like against Michael Jackson, and it was
100%.
very supportive. But the thing
But at
is,
the same time, they did highlight how much the fucking parents are like living it
100%, man, and they were taking it in and they were absorbing all of it. So, but that's the thing that like people absorbed the story in because they were like, well, like it was all encompassing. Like a lot of people partook in this thing that allowed kids to go to this ranch, and then
very much they were trying to like they know they fucked up, so to make their own conscience.
100%, right?
No,
But all right, so the rebuttal of this one, there was like one of the dads for one of the guys, one of the original people, was actively like chasing Michael for money, and Michael was like, but it's like, what do you believe? I guess at that point, yeah. Oh, I get a button. I need a button for that.
You need a.
Brenton.
I agree, man.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing, and it's like where do you draw the line? And it's like what information are you being fed to believe? And I think if you look at like people who are serial kitty diddlers, like how many people came out though? Like 4?
Yeah, but that's the other thing too, right? So these people, I'm probably getting this wrong. Fucking don't yell at me. Yeah. They were. I'm pretty sure they were the ones who were like in court already about the shit, and then it went away. They're like, "Nah, you're wrong. See you later. Shut up." Then he dies, and then all of a sudden we bring out a doco. And
So that's what happened, man. So that's what this thing says.
The dude's
It's
dead.
like, these people were actively chasing money off him, and he was like, "Look, I'm not going to give you what you want, but I'll give you this to just leave it alone."
Yep.
And they go, "Yeah, okay." So they started taking the money, and then they're like, "No, we want more." And he was like, "Well, you've signed all this stuff. That's the end of it." And then when he died, that's when they're like, "Well, why did everybody come out then?" Exactly. But then once again, it's like this victim blaming thing. They're like, well, it's because they felt safer. And it's like at what point?
It goes back to the Armie Hammer thing, dude, right? So this weird thing came out about his weird kink. If it is a real thing or not, who knows, right? If it is, fuck it, that's his kink. Leave him alone. It's a fucking weird thing, sure. But if he gets his jollies, fuck it. He's not killing people.
That's right.
But as soon as it came out, it was like almost a money-making opportunity.
That's exactly
and all
right.
Of a sudden, you get these
and
other
like
fucking
this
weirdos
fucking
that have never
idiots.
said anything ever.
Look,
Like,
here's the thing, man. It's that Me Too movement. Me Too is the most prominent one, and it's one that has legitimate backing, right? There are fucking horrible people in Hollywood.
100%.
And there's horrible people, and they went on this fucking witch hunt, and they labeled it as Me Too to get something out of it, man. What was his name? Aziz?
Yes. False accusations
come
and
on.
sort of shit. That ruined someone's life because they're not even looking for evidence. They're just taking your word for it.
100%. That's exactly what it ruined. But that's what I went to, and it's like you can't rule it out. And they're like, well, but you're a white male, and you're like, but that's your argument. Like that's the only argument. But does being a white male exclude you from logic? Does it exclude you from any sort of punishment of the world? Like
it's just this time. That's what it is.
I get that.
We're talking like
And I get that, and it's great.
History is not good.
But
you talk about our history for the last, like,
but here's the
30
thing:
odd years, it's not good.
how do you stop that overcorrection?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's people like us, like for me, for example,
We're not those dudes.
I didn't grow up privileged
We're not those
in any sense of the word. And whatever people go, well, you didn't experience this, I fucking did. Yeah. And so how do I sit in a position where I sit and go, look, I'm not going to bow down to it, but I know I can add to it and make the situation better. Like I understand rights and wrongs, but I'm not going to do this complete overcorrection where I go,
For sure.
no, you guys are all right. You guys are everybody's right in this world, and there's certain particular people who are very wrong. No, because it's not the case. You have to take everything case by case, and I think that's something that we stopped doing.
For sure.
Once again, it's not even a witch hunt anymore. It's just blanket rule. It's easier. It's humans and their fucking laziness to go, I've heard your story. That's fine. It matches up with this one.
So yeah.
Catch you later.
Yeah.
You know, Armie Hammer.
Yeah.
He's not a bad dude. I don't.
Props to him though to be like the way he was. Where he was like, "Fuck you! I'm not putting up with your bullshit. Deuces. I'm gonna spend time with my family. Fuck off."
100%, man. And then everyone's like, "Well, you're an asshole." Like,
I respect him for doing that shit.
But that's the thing. It's
yourself.
like
I'm not buying into your bullshit games.
Once again, I think this cancer culture thing it's slowly starting to level out a little bit after that massive overcorrection.
That's the thing. Like, we're not saying that it doesn't need to be. There definitely
100%.
needs to be something.
There needs to be
sure.
immediate change, but it doesn't need to be the opposite change.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the thing. And I think that's what everybody needs to realize. And once again, I think the reason why I started like this podcast thing is to allow people to come in, one, educate me, and two, have their story. Because I don't fucking know everything. And like, how are you supposed to? And then how are you meant to look at it with any type of perspective and have a clear mind about what you're saying and telling. Mm-hmm. But it's this whole blanket rule thing that we've created with this cancer culture is fucking it's fucking idiotic, man. It's fucking crazy how it's come to this. Man!
Wow.
Fuck. God
Ruined the podcast, man.
We were getting deep then, man. Oh, we saw an arm.
Oh,
there we go.
There it is. Celebrity burns by man. Pew, pew, meow, 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 meow. There's at least two at the same time.
I hit the wrong button.
Nah, we're good.
What's up? What are you cooking?
How the brownies going?
Is this on?
I feel like it's a trick.
Is it on auto? Because it is fucking hot in here, isn't it? Are you hot?
I'm wearing like I said, I made the dumb
Sweaty,
decision to wear a thick fucking t-shirt today. For those playing at home, it's very hot in Canberra today. What's that, sorry? Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's full. Where's the empties? Oh, no, they're... My apologies.
Why'd you drink my Jack Daniels? Yeah.
Oh.
Two-way street, brother.
That was full.
I'll kill you. Oh, well, swap it out for a Jamison.
Jamison.
Heads up, bartender.
What do you do? There it is.
But that's how I feel about that, and I guess we'll leave it there. And I guarantee somebody's going to fucking not like it.
100%.
But if you don't like it, once again, you can either turn it off or
I love the conversation.
Hold up.
You really don't.
You can turn it off or you can come on.
Yeah, but also tell us why.
Yeah, no, come on. Come on
why.
and talk about it. Come on and be like, this is why I don't agree. Educate us.
Yeah.
Once again, I think on the back end of it all, it's due to lack of education.
Legitimately just speaking from our own, like,
100%.
education on this situation, like this scenario.
Our knowledge of it is,
exactly.
Once again, we do, like, here, this is what I said to Maddie last week. What are you doing?
You are a good fucking egg, man. Thank you so much.
It was like, especially in Australia, regardless of what's going on here, we live in an ultra-privileged society. So it's, how are we meant to understand certain things? We don't see it every day. We don't understand it. We don't know it.
Like, it's the stupid thing, even the fact that we only just recently changed the lyric to the Australian anthem. And it's one of those dumb things where...
What did they change it to?
What is it? It's not "We're all young and free."
So we're all...
It's one of those weird lines in there that's kind of odd when you kind of look at it now and you go, that doesn't line up, does it? Because That's not true. But it comes down to like, you look at the education system that we had when we were younger.
Yeah.
When do they ever bring up Aboriginal history?
That's right.
The Australian history that we got taught in school was when old mate rocked up. Captain Cook.
Happy days. It's happy days.
That was it.
Smooth sailing.
No wonder why they're
Isn't
so
it?
fucking
What
mad
did you
and
learn?
pissed off at everything.
What do you learn? But here's the thing. Yep.
It's not the same thing. Like,
It's
they're
a-
not
but that's just
like,
a-
there should realistically be an education based on like a history of Australia. Cool, you can talk about the fucking whiteys rocking up. Definitely bring that up. It needs to be taught about. But also bring up the shit that happened beforehand. Don't ignore it. There were definitely people here.
But here's
before
the
we fucking rocked up.
But here's the thing, man. It's like once again this thing where that we're going. I don't like hearing it.
Yeah.
Let's
I
fuck
know.
it off.
We don't want to like talk about.
Let's
we don't
fuck it
talk
off.
about the bad things.
Let's
We'll
fuck
shut
it
that
off.
Yeah.
Right? Are you creating issues because when people are going to talk about
I
it, and
think it's a very
people
important thing you do talk about.
people
the horrible things that
people
happen.
create things like this to talk about it, and then they shut it down.
Yeah. You need to acknowledge
but it's
your
like-
past. No
huh?
matter how fucked up it is, you should bring it up and be comfortable talking about
Say it
'cause
into the
people should know
microphone,
about it
then.
so it doesn't happen again.
But that's exactly right. It's a political thing. So, but the reason why they won't admit it and change it because there's people don't want to be wrong, and people don't want to have to go, well, like we fucked up.
Yeah.
There's mistakes made.
Absolutely.
There's still mistakes made.
Yep.
And so people go, we'll change the national anthem. We'll change this little thing over here.
Yeah, we'll change one word and be
We'll,
like, it's
we'll
okay.
change it. We'll change coon cheese to something better that
I feel like
fits
that's
a narrow.
overkill.
That's once again, it's like
I'm
what?
not in trouble for saying that. I feel
No,
like
it
that's
is.
an
It's a
overkill thing.
fucking
I don't
cheese.
think
It's a fucking cheese.
That's not solving the
if
problem.
you
that's
go
not acknowledging the real
if
problem.
you go to a supermarket and see coon cheese and have a problem with it, you got bigger issues in your life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's not the real issue
Like
we're talking about. here.
the word being used against somebody is the problem, and that is the thing we should be attacking. We shouldn't be attacking a fucking dairy company regarding the name of something that's been fucking named forever.
You know
Like,
what
have
I
you
was
always known
thinking
coon cheese?
I was like, it's crazy. It's like I was just thinking, like back at school, right? The only thing we really did get taught about was like it would be like one day a year, you would get like 2 Aboriginal people that would come in.
Yeah,
and be
right.
Like, oh, here's some things about our little history, or not. It's a legitimate history, and then like these are things that we would
our
do.
little
and, like,
history.
this is our life. And then he'd be like, cool. And then
And then what
that
else?
was it.
What else?
And
Yeah,
that
that's
was
right.
it, though. They would leave it.
But-
and be like,
but that's
cool,
the
we
thing,
won't
it's
talk about
like,
it again.
what do
until
they like-
Another year later, we'll bring it back in again.
We went to, here, Canberra. This is what I told you about schooling. It's not all the same.
But also, mem, I am older than you.
And it,
Maybe it did change a little bit by the time you went.
yeah, that's exactly right. You know,
From my point of view, like it was not the best education on the
100%. I missed out. But it's fantastic now, but once again, we have to. That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
That's insane. It's like fucking hell. But here's the thing. Like, I think some places are doing this overcorrection where they're like, if we don't admit to anything, we don't allow Christmas, Mother's Day,
Absolutely.
Father's Day. Let's fuck it all off. Let's be this blank neutral thing. Then we don't have to admit faults and problems.
How far off do you think we are before we can't have a Mother's Day and Father's Day?
Soon. It's coming. Brother, it's coming.
Of course you don't celebrate it, ma'am. You don't have a fucking
No,
kid.
at the school. At the school.
Oh, at the school. What do you mean you don't celebrate it?
But
I'll take the L. I'll take the L.
I had to put a big L button on that bit.
Yeah.
That's Melba for you. Benny Smalls, 100%.
Hey, Benny boy.
100%, bro. 100%. That's a completely different issue, though. It's a backward system for schooling that we've been taught from day one. So even when people think about schooling, right, they go, "Oh, it's for the best. It's for the best of you." No, but they force you into particular things to benefit the country, right? They've always have certain subjects. They apply more pressure on depending on which sort of era they're in and which thing that they're going to make more money from. The curriculum changes to suit the benefit of what that country needs and what benefits the country at the time. It doesn't benefit the people. Yeah. It benefits... It's this whole, like, tribalism, like, collective, like if, you know, we force people into this, they either make it or they don't. But then on the back end of it, you end up with people hating their country, hating their life because they're undereducated. A lot of questions weren't answered. You know what I mean? the schools aren't prepared for it, and it's not the teacher's fault. It comes from the top where they're going, all right, we'll teach them maths. Everybody should learn how to do maths. They're like, well, what about the rest of it? And they're like, nope.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yeah, it's like, figure it out. Use the internet. And then they use the internet. And this is why people now are using the internet for sources without fact checking, because I didn't learn how to fact check, not until I got to uni.
True.
Uni's the only thing that taught me how to fact check. Like, look into things. And then people are coming out and they're like, well, I read this on the internet. It must be true. And you're like, wrong. Kinda, but not.
Kinda. Don't trust everything you read.
Not. Ben, send us your number. I'm going to call you. We're going to call him.
Benny boy.
Please, everybody.
Boy.
Send some phone numbers through. We're gonna make a call now. Oh my god. What are we doing here? That's gonna be the opener for it. What are we doing here? I don't want to sing anything. Just let me into the fucking thing. Yeah. But that's what it is. That's the world we live in, but the thing is, like, it's the amount of effort people want to put in, and we've created a life where it's based on money. You have to have money. Money involves time. So then we
do enjoy like seeing those things where people like compare real rich people to like people pretend to be rich, where we think like I have to show off how much money I really have.
Speaking of the microphone.
Yeah. These ones.
Yeah.
I do like. I really do enjoy seeing that. Like, so there's people like just rocking whatever pretend fake brands that they have.
Yeah.
Thinking they're like, I'm fucking rich, and then you really compare to a real rich person who is wearing Kmart brand based.
Look at them all. Look at all the top guys.
Yeah.
Look at Elon Musk. Looks like a bum, a rich bum.
Yeah. For those playing at home. Mem just said that Elon Musk is actually. I don't think he cares.
I gotta figure out this button.
I do want to buy a fucking Tesla. Speaking of the Musk, but
that's the one. I need to move that to there. Send, yeah, Big Benny. Let's do it. We're gonna call you now, Benny. All right, let's do it. Here we go. It's probably the most fun I've had.
This is a good time.
All day. Hey, man, what are you doing back there? Of course. Are they cheap? Ben.
Ben the boofter.
Ben. Oh, Uncle Ben. Do you watch Uncle Roger?
Yes.
Uncle Roger's
and
so
it makes
good.
me laugh so hard.
I love Uncle Roger.
Like, and I love every now and then when he breaks and he's like, I don't sound like this.
All right, here we go. Ben. Wait, hold on. I gotta put this through the thing. Can you hear us?
Yeah, man, I can hear you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there he is.
On the phone.
The whole buttons.
Oh, shit.
Big Benny buttons.
Big boy Benny Buttons.
What are you doing, man?
I'm currently at work, man. I'm sitting in the middle of WA on a mine site.
Fuck yeah.
Of course you are.
Of course you are. Just doing
Drinking
mine stuff.
a Irish tea.
Good work, my man.
That's not bad. Who are you going for in the fight tomorrow? Do you watch UFC?
What's that?
Do you watch the UFC?
Yeah, man. 100%.
Who you going
I got Connor in the second round, I reckon.
Buddy.
We're Team Connor.
Absolutely.
That other guy's.
You can't shoot him out in the first round. I think it's just under a minute's worth of fight time in the last year alone. So at least he's got to make something.
Yeah, that's right. He's gonna have to stretch it out a little bit, give the fans something. But I reckon he's got it, man. The dude is. Me and Stu were talking about it before. He's dedicated. He's fucking
crazy shape.
Like constantly in shape.
Like Dustin isn't in shape,
and plus
Dustin's a bad fighter.
He's got $100 million trainers instead of whatever Dustin gets paid for a fight. They paid Dustin a good handshake and a Happy Meal at the end of it, and he gets $20 million.
A Happy Meal with 2 of the nuggets gone.
Yeah, that's it. Dana's got him. He's like, that's my cut. That's my cut. Tomato man. Oh, tomato. Dude, I'm so
opened up your toy.
I'm so keen to have you on the podcast soon. What do we got? 2 weeks,
I'm looking
man.
forward to it.
next weekend or weekend after?
No, next weekend, man. Next
Yeah,
weekend.
rad. I've written it down in my diary properly, man.
Yeah, it'll be sick. It'll be it'll be good to catch up. Two, it'll be good to pick your brain a little bit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, I'll be looking forward to it to see sort of where this rabbit hole goes. You know, we haven't spoken.
Yeah, it's
In a
like
while,
like I said, we got years to catch up on, and I like especially your life. I've imagined you've had quite a life since then. What has it been like 10 years?
I think so. I think since I was last since I last saw you. Yeah, I think it's probably that. Yeah, 9 or 10 years, man.
Yeah,
and I've lived a lifetime since then, man. I've done some wild shit since then.
I can't wait to hear it, bro. I'm so keen.
He's been choking people, done. He's real good at choking
Yeah,
people.
I see the videos. I see the Facebook of you just fucking sweaty jiu-jitsu'd out there just folding towels,
it's good,
brother.
It's good for the cell, man.
Yeah, folding towels with people in it. It's just
exactly.
No.
Folding people's clothes while they're still inside it.
I love it, man. That's sick.
When in doubt, choke them out. That's how it works.
That's it.
But
you got it right. You got it in one too.
What time do you finish work? What is it, like 1 o'clock there, 2 o'clock?
6 o'clock. It's what is it, son? Yeah, it's 1 o'clock here. So we finish up at 6. So I do 12-hour days, man.
God
Fuck
damn,
that.
dude.
Just quit. Just quit now.
I do 12-hour days, but I work 8 days on, 6 days off. So it's not too bad.
Oh, that's good. 6 days off's all right.
Yeah, like it's on paper, it sounds good, but imagine that last 8th day, 12 hours in, you're just like, get me out of here.
You're literally just waiting for the plane to rock up. And
get me the fuck on this thing. I'm fucking done. That's right. I don't want to fucking be here anymore. That's sick, dude. Man, like I said, we won't talk too much to you now, but like, because I want to save it for next Sunday. But fuck, it's good to hear from you, man. That's sick.
Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, man, good to hear from you both, man. Look after yourselves,
Fuck yeah, Benny boy.
Love you, Benny. Have a good one, man.
Peace out, lads.
Bye.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Is this a radio show?
Yeah, might as well be.
Wait, Howard Stern? Nah, I don't like Howard Stern.
I think he's still playing gridiron here in Canberra. And he was crushing in that. He was doing a good job.
You gotta.
I fucking did the whole...
I'm over here! Hey, my friend! My friend does things.
Yeah, last time I saw Ben, I think he was playing gridiron here in Canberra, and he was crushing.
So I caught up with Ben like very briefly once. He was in the army. He was very in the army, and I ran into him at a. Did that just come through yours though?
No, I just heard it on the outside.
I ran into him at the gym because he was training at the same gym I was at, and he was fucking yoked.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was absolutely.
He's a fucking animal.
Fucking yoked, dude. But he's always been an animal. I think Ben's one of those like 100% guys.
Yeah.
100 or nothing. If I'm not going to do it 100%, I ain't doing the fucking thing, you know?
Absolutely.
That's great. I can't wait to catch up to him. It's like we were saying in the car park. I think these are like the really interesting things and the really interesting people that you can catch up with.
Definitely.
And it's like, I remember when we went to the States and we ran into that guy who was like, I'm just couch surfing. And we're like, just stay at a hotel for a night, man.
Yeah, dude.
And he was just like, oh, well, yeah. No, thanks, really. I got nowhere to stay. And we're like, just
stay at the hotel.
Just come stay with us, brother.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy how it's like.
That was a different experience, though. That was very eye-opening compared to like what we have here. Like that was straight off the bat. As soon as we landed, we were like, "Holy shit, we are on a different planet compared to what we have."
So I think it's like every country I've been to, America's been the biggest shock.
Dude, that blew us away. As soon
Where
as we
it's
got there,
like,
we were like, what the fuck
it's
is
like
happening? Like,
but I think it's also it's like these people, they look like us, they speak the same language we do. What the fuck happened? Like, you know what I mean? You automatically associate it with your own home.
Great time there, but that first time, like that adjustment to like
Nuts.
how it works, it was
nuts.
It was a shock. It really was.
Like,
you're on the fucking plane for 15 hours, and you finally rock up
Yeah.
to that, and you're like,
What the
"What
fuck?
happened? Where are we? What are you talking about? What's going on right now?"
Yeah, why am I taking all my shit off to get through customs?
Yeah,
like,
Just
why
how
is this fucking guy
crazy.
yelling at me?
Yeah,
Like,
it was insane.
like, what the fuck is going
We
on?
finally got through all of that bullshit, and then we get to like a point where we're like, "There's a bar at the airport." Like, great, let's fucking have a drink
please.
and just calm down,
Please.
And then everything was great from there on.
Smooth sailing, man.
We ran to some nice people.
Well, except that, were you there at that subway the first night we got to Portland?
Oh, the
and that
nuts dude
guy
that we definitely thought was going to rob us.
just fucking
100%,
bro. I was at like I've been stressed in my life. I've been through some shit in my life where I've been ultra stressed, and I think that is like the pinnacle of stress. I was like, this guy is going to shoot us up.
It was that night with Subway where I'm positive we're going to get mugged, and there was the other one at Denny's with old mate looking at us with his pretend binoculars. And I was like, oh, this is how we die.
Yeah,
like, this is legitimately how we die.
It's fucking crazy the amount of homeless.
I remember I had to go hang a shit. And I went to the toilet. I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to do my thing. And I was in there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, on the door, I was like, dude,
I'm pooping.
I'm clearly in here. And I was like,
I'm doing a dump.
Definitely how we die.
100%.
Good old Denny's. I'm dying in a Denny's tonight.
But I think it's like a weird, like, I don't know, man.
Outside of that, though, was amazing. Everyone was so nice.
It's a fucking good country, bro.
So helpful.
It's a good country.
It was just those first couple experiences, like, holy.
I think it's one of those countries where, like,
shock.
Like, I think they go through so much that they appreciate the shit that they have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, like, I think that's why they were, like, super receptive of us, and they were really nice, and they treated us ultra well. For you know what I mean? And it was like, you're different, please. Just, you know what I mean? Like, they're just trying to, whereas, like, I think here, it's like, because so many people come in and out.
Yeah.
And it's always in the same points where America's so big.
Yeah.
Like, we kind of go, nah, whatever. You know what I mean? So, but it's, America was fucking eye-opening, man.
It was, man.
Walking into places and there's just fucking guns everywhere and shit. Walking into, like a service station, you can just buy beer.
That blew me away. I think for that, like, you'd buy a meal and a beer at the same time.
It's fucking bonkers,
pay
bro.
for fuel.
Yeah, it was like...
I was like, what are we doing?
So you don't need, when you fill up fuel, beer.
Yeah. And a meal.
And a burrito, breakfast burrito.
Dude,
Those
those
breakfast burritos.
burritos.
Come on. Come on.
I do miss it. I think about it. I could like,
Every
I
day.
could taste the
Every
bean.
day. Yeah, right. And it was nothing but beans, but it was fucking
fuck, it was
perfect.
good.
It was fucking perfect. Nothing.
Yeah, man. That was the time. So for those that don't know, Josh and I got to spend a month in America just living out our weird high school.
Microphone goes in your mouth. That's right.
Living out our weird little weird
And we went
high
to
school
places.
dreams.
We
did
things
some,
and stuff.
it was a good time. It was an
great
experience. So for people that live in Canberra, we basically stayed in the equivalent of Fishwick. And that's where we lived for a month.
That was it, right?
We started off in like nice places like hotels and shit when we first rocked up, but then when we came to recording, we pretty much just lived in Fishwick for a month, with a place where we couldn't have a key to get in.
That was fucked.
So we had to have a system where we had accountability. Basically, you had to go on the motherfucker before you could leave because we had to have buddies, otherwise we were in trouble.
Yeah.
But we also had to have someone stay back so we could still get in the fucking
It's fucking
house.
nuts, right? It was nuts. It was,
was,
a nuts experience for...
It was incredible, though. It was amazing.
Bro, that country is beautiful, man. Beautiful
a fun
people, beautiful country.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved every part of it. I'd go back.
Oh, in a I had been back. It was great. It was a great time.
100%
Although I went to Hawaii, so I don't know if that counts, but it counts, for me. And it was
It's one of the
fucking
States,
great.
right?
Hawaii was incredible.
One in the States. Thanks.
Although
Producer
going
man.
to Hawaii to LA was a very different experience.
Yeah.
Super different. Go to Hawaii, it's like, what's up?
You want to be my friend?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't take your shoes off. We're cool. You're like, all right,
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. It was
like getting to Fiji.
Super, super different.
You go to Fiji and you get off the plane, you're
happy
like,
to be there.
is there any
Everyone's okay.
security here?
Everyone's happy to be at work. And you're
Yeah.
like, all right, this is nice.
yeah, LA, everybody fucking hates everybody.
Hated you as soon as you got off the fucking
Everybody hates it. I remember like walking up to like the line, like fresh off the plane. There's this fucking yoke, dude. And a guy was like from like the actual airport. He was like, "Come on through." And I stepped around this guy, and he's like, "Hey man, where are you fucking going?" I was like, "Well, you're at the front of this line. I want to be at the front of that line."
Yeah.
Problem
I'm
solved.
just trying to get where I am.
Just problem solved, bro.
I remember like you and I getting through, no worries at all.
Yeah.
And we're like,
And
cool,
then
we're here. And
some
then we're
others-
stuck
some
there
others
for, like,
didn't.
Close to an hour. And we're
Some
like,
others didn't.
are we about to have to go fly back home? What the fuck is going on?
I would not have.
I
I would have figured it out.
Like, all right, I guess we're not recording an album.
Yeah.
We're just going to go live in LA for a month.
That's right. I would have figured it out.
Yeah, dude.
But there was 0% chance of me going home with them.
Fuck, dude, that was insane.
So
And then
what
finally
happened,
walked through
though?
the door and we're like,
Like,
the fuck?
what happened? Oh, we got no money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so we flew 15 hours to find this out.
Some people on the flight looked normal. Some people on the flight looked a little gassed out.
Yeah.
Funny that the gassed out people kind of got questioned at customs.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's
Yeah.
like hindsight.
Terrifying for us though. Because that's always the thing too. We had no idea what the fuck was going on.
It was the first time I was
because the door
overseas.
shut.
First
The
time I was
door
overseas
shut,
as well,
and that was
man.
it. You couldn't cross that door again.
100%.
That was it. Done.
100%. That was the
We were just
first.
stuck there, we're like,
Was that the first time you
fuck.
went overseas?
Yeah, dude.
100%. So it was like
Yep.
this weird long trip,
Yep.
right? It was like
Didn't sleep on the fucking plane.
at all, not at all. I think I got like 40 minutes.
If that. I remember fucking with Miller on the plane, like turning his headphones up real. That's a play. Just because I can't sleep, you can't sleep, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Good times. Yeah, that was
But,
terrifying. And then we're there. We're just stuck in this weird, janky airport.
It looks
By the
like
way, for an
shit.
international
LA looks
airport,
horrible.
It was a dog shit airport.
LA is fucking horrendous.
Because I was used to
What is
like,
it,
flying around
LAX?
Australia with work, and it's like cool. You go to the Melbourne airports, you
Yeah.
go to the Sydney airports.
Bro,
but
LAX is a-
and you're like, oh, lovely.
Dog box.
Shit house. It was
There's
a
no
shithole.
fucking. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do.
It was weird, man.
Like it's
It went from that weird moment of being like super excited to be there, seeing all the palm trees,
right.
and we're like,
Isn't that-
as
it's a
gross as it sounds, seeing the smog of LA? As well.
Yeah,
It's like, oh shit, we're
we're-
really here. We're in fucking LA.
Do you know what I found weird? Do you know when you watch LA on like on movies, right? And it's like the colors different. Or,
It
like
looks
the-
clean.
No, it's like when you go overseas. It's like, is it weird to say that the sun's different?
Oh, absolutely. I get what you mean.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So when you go to LA, it looks kind of like it does in the movies. It is
yeah, yeah.
it's smoggy as shit, but that sun's kind of like that goldeny
It's
glow
different,
type
man.
thing.
Yeah,
you know what I
dude.
mean?
That California sun.
That
it's
hit me.
different, man.
That was the
Yeah.
part where I was like, "Fuck, I'm actually overseas,"
dude.
because it's like this weird, like even when you like first travel. I think it's like one of those things. It's like, yeah, you go to other places and you get off, and it's exactly the same. And this is the first place you get off, and you're like, I am somewhere else.
Yeah, dude.
And the sun's different.
So different.
And fucking everything. You're trying to get into the car, and there's a fucking driver there.
Talk about a stitch up and a half. All right, so the first
Bradley.
time we get in LA, I was the chump. Yeah. That I sit in the front of the fucking taxi while everyone else in the back comfortable. Opposite side of like where you would normally sit. It was the biggest mind fuck.
100%.
It's
It's a fucking
so
stitch
jet
up.
lagged.
Yeah.
Finally get to the destination where you need to be. It's been fucking close to 20 hours.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, let's get this fucking car. I was terrified sitting in that car. I was like, this is not normal. I don't like any of this. I was like, where are we turning? I spent the entire time white knuckling. I was like, get me the fuck out of this
Crazy,
cab.
right? It's crazy. Absolute insanity.
Dude, do you remember the cab driver that rapped at us?
I remember that.
He was
Did
like
he
the
drive that
old
big white Ford?
dude.
Was
And
it?
He was like, oh, I
And he was like,
rap.
fuck
I was like, are you sure?
Don't.
Are you sure? And then he tried to.
He did. He hit us with it.
He did it.
He hit
Wasn't
us.
good, but he did it.
He fucking hit us with it.
Yeah, dude.
I reckon if I can do this.
Still working it out.
It's like I don't know if I want to be a over the face guy.
That's me too. I'm trying to work it out.
I like an
here.
under.
Like here, I'm okay because I'm on the opposite side. You have the stand in your grills.
I think the up
I
is.
don't have the
I
stand.
think the up is good if you do what you do and you're leaning forward.
Yeah.
But I'm kicking back. I'm kicking back, hey, bro. Plus, I don't want it to be away from my face.
Yeah.
I've watched too many podcasts where like, can you just move to your mouth?
Fucking Rogan pulled up the Undertaker the other day doing that shit.
Oh, really?
Undertaker was over here doing me.
Doing it to
Remember that time I wrestled?
Yeah. But yeah, America was sick, dude.
Oh,
Such a weird. It's like
Would go back again.
I compare it to like some
Once
of
they
the
kinda
Asian
come down a bit, but-
Asian countries I've been to, like Thailand.
Yeah.
America's just a
Super
giant Thailand, where it's like it's just full of like normal people, and then there's full of crazy people, and it's full of like just super eccentric people.
Yeah.
And they're all allowed to live together.
True.
There's no conformity whatsoever. It's just fucking chaos all the time.
I will say, like, one of the fun things for me was like being able to go back, but having that experience of like knowing what it's like over
Four
there.
locos.
Yeah, and like being able to like
The Four Locos.
educate my brother and my sister on what it's like, pre-warning them basically.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, I got you. Don't worry, no, it's weird as shit.
I'm the big
I got
guy.
this, I got
I'm the
this.
big dog.
Yeah,
I've
we got
done this.
and we had a fucking great time when we went back.
Bro,
Like,
if I could get sponsored by Four Loco with this podcast, how do you do that? 100% you did.
yeah.
They get you.
was a good time.
3, 2, and you're done?
One, dude, one and you're done.
One gets you.
Dude, I got the fucking gold ones that were like stronger. It was like a 12-pack in one fucking can. My old man doing his Spurgeon math was working it out straight away. He's like,
He's like-
that's the equivalent of fucking 12 VBs.
Just
I was like,
hitting up
"Thanks,
some
Dad.
Rain Man
Thanks,
shit.
Dad." Yeah.
That's a lot of
time.
VBs. Four Loco,
Shout out to Four Loco. God damn.
sponsor your boy.
That was different.
Send me
too,
some.
man.
I don't reckon Australia would let that in here. I reckon Australia's going to be like, you should get that the fuck out of here.
If we do get it here, it'll be like this, where it's $200 a case
I'd pay it.
for Four Loko, $200.
100%.
Knowing that
Just once.
$3 over
I'd
there.
do it once. Yeah, 100%. Wouldn't you?
Yeah,
If you saw that thing-
100%.
If I saw it there
a
today,
case of crazy Mexicans for $200 sitting at the fucking bottom,
100% I'd buy it.
Yeah.
100%. What, sweetie?
For those that don't
No,
know,
I got a mute button.
Crazy Mexicans were like a
All right, explain it. I gotta
tequila-based drink
talk.
with guarana, and it was the best party drink you could ever have, ever. That shit, you would have one, and you'd be like, you know what? I'm here to have a good time and a great time with my friends. It was the perfect, like, start of your night drink. You could keep drinking throughout the night as well, and you definitely would be buckled and pay for it. But it was a good time. And then obviously things changed here. It's so for those that don't know, Josh is going to wee. People have to wee every now and then. That's a thing. So it's just me on the mic, me on the hot mic. I could pull over producer Mem right now. Oh, she doesn't make it on. She looks like a monster, so she can't come on the mic. Truly hideous. If you saw her, you would be. It's probably for the best you don't see her right now. How are the brownies going? Are they good? I feel like they've been there for an hour. Double the brownie, double the brown. I'm having a great time, thank you, Mem. Mem just asks if I'm enjoying myself. I am. I'm having a great time. It's a good time. Couldn't tell you. I can't see. Again, I am blind. I am old. I cannot see any of the writing that's on Josh's computer right now. Should have brought my glasses. I wouldn't change how I feel at all. Oh, he's back. He's back. We're back.
Turn the mic up if somebody wants to hear me. So somebody's in the house.
Someone's in there.
What do you mean we should wrap it up? How long have we been gone?
Oh, we're wrapping up for
We're only an hour in.
Nah, we're good.
Hour 30.
We're only an hour with it. Mem, DOS that. Times that by 2.
Yeah, we're going for 3 hours.
We're only ramping up.
Remind me to tell you about Wild Tiger energy drinks. Is that the
Who's that?
Ben?
Oh, what's Ben got?
Remember the it's like the syrup from Red Bulls.
Yes, dude. Holy
Benny,
shit.
Benny, was it like that? Give me an explanation. I'll try and read it. I can't. It's far
Dude,
away.
that was crazy. I remember being young and dumb, and we were like playing our first couple of shows.
Let's just drink 8 of these.
Yeah, we're like, oh, get fucking the syrup shit. We just necked it and we're like, it's okay. And yeah,
If you're in a band, don't drink that much caffeine
definitely don't.
before you go on stage.
God damn, it's a terrible idea.
Producer Mem,
Producer Mem in the house, back at the chair.
bring it up. It has nicotine in it.
That's terrible.
Is it? I think it'll be all right. Nicotine's a good nootropic. It's good for the brain.
Is it?
100%.
No.
It is. Google it.
Is it?
Let me bring it up.
Jamie? The dove?
Yeah. Weird finger button thing. All right, ma'am, I don't know if they can see what you can see. No, actually,
Is nicotine
is it a
good for you?
nootropic? Is it a nootropic?
Nicotine and nootropic.
Yeah. Is it a nootropic?
I definitely couldn't say that right now.
I think it is. Nootropic.
Yeah, that's coming home.
Give it a go.
Nope.
Give it a go.
Tropic.
That's it.
Tropic Thunder?
That's a good movie.
That's a good fucking movie.
I like how Downey Jr. went blackface and everybody's like, that's sad. Nobody mind.
Nope.
Can you press control and then scroll in? All right, there it is. Nicotine's cognitive effects have gained significant attention in recent decades, and some non-smokers have even started using nicotine gum or patches as a nootropic.
What?
Yeah, your move, bro.
Speed up reaction time, improve working.
100%.
That's crazy.
Fuck, I'm smart. Probably the smartest person I know. I don't think I know anybody smarter.
I definitely know some smarter people than myself, for sure. Oh, here we go.
No, all right. You have a small woman brain. You can't say that. That's 100% going to get you into trouble. You are smarter. You are much smarter than I am. Yeah, put it on.
Go on.
Go, do it. No, do it. Hit the mic. Say what you got to. Hit it.
The moment's gone.
No, what does it say? What is Ben saying?
It's an Iraqi energy drink.
I wonder if we can get that here.
Ben, can we get that here? Or is that a no-no? Or if we
100%
do get it
it's a
here,
no.
it's gonna, like,
100% it's a no.
all the money.
Well, do you know how we're talking about that weed guy and you can get shit in? I'm sure it could be one of those things that you can just. That's better. Yeah, 100%. We should have done this.
Oh man, that's a good idea.
Producer, ma'am. I call you producer. That means you get money.
Bro juicer.
If I get money. Benny, what is it called? Tiger Energy.
Tiger.
Oh, damn. So, it's something I wanted to talk to Maddie about, but I don't think I did. And I really wanted to get into...
Just give him a buzz. Call the man.
Maddie, send me your number. No, Maddie, not Matty.
Oh, I said
Oh,
Matty.
the
I was
D's.
talking about Matty.
Wait, don't look at me like that. Like it's a problem.
Two boys to what?
See how you got so petty about it? She's like, 2 boys called me sexy yesterday. Wild Tiger energy drink, total activation.
Were they children? 35-year-old man.
South American. Wow. He's got that hammer. What was his pants? Was he wearing Tyson pants? Wearing a little bit of Tyson pants? Tyson doesn't wear forgiving pants. He wears tight ones.
He's proud. He's showing off.
I think this might be it. I think this is, you can get it on Amazon. Wild Tiger total activation. I don't know if that's it actually. It keeps coming up. It keeps coming up as the same thing.
Yeah.
But you can order it off Amazon apparently. Benny, is it like a red circle with a tiger jumping through it? Megan Bradley, shoot us such a fox. Megan.
Ayo. Pew, 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 pew.
We don't like that kind of objectification around here. He's a man. He has feelings too.
Thank you, 2021.
If you type it, it won't work. Yeah, so it's just that's just a chat stream. If you click the Firefox link, can you hold up? I'm peeking a little bit too much near my mouth. You gotta do a Stuart Bradley.
Hey, you're over here about Starbucks.
What about that stuff? But yeah, so this whole like psychic thing. Do you fuck with that shit?
Like, yes and no. Right? I do believe majority of it is bullshit.
100%.
There's just a bunch of chumps just fucking milking money off upset people.
Oh yeah, like especially
So I don't buy into it.
mediums are horrendous humans.
But
90%.
experience within my wife's family has
Yeah.
proven to me that there's definitely some weird
That's right.
shit
Megan's
going
full
on.
into it, Right?
Yeah, dude, her fucking family is like, they're Scottish and they're very into like the whole spiritual stuff, and there's definitely some like weird experiences that they've just spoken about that kind of like makes me go, ooh, that's uncomfortable, because it's not as bullshitty, I guess.
It's fucking crazy. So it's something I like I said, I started talking to Maddie about, and then I kind of stopped and segued into other things. I think there was other things that I wanted to talk about. But it's like one of those things. It's like I went to one and it was I didn't take it.
Sorry.
What happened?
Jackie's like, there's a day club happening in Canberra next week.
I want to open
Saturday.
it. Where? Yep. Okay. But yeah, it was something like I didn't believe in. I had zero part in it. And then when it happened and shit started coming true, I was like,
I don't like this.
How did they know? Like, it's like, what part of their brain is like
It's weird,
different?
Like it's that's all right. Like I won't go into like detail, I guess, about like the family stuff, because I don't want to like do that with them unless they want to talk about it. But it is different. Like it's the way things kind of played out there with what they were explaining compared to like the normal, like, call me in and I'll tell you.
Yeah, that's right. The weird.
Is there a John in the crowd?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I'm seeing a Dave,
Yeah.
a Justin.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A.
F,
Jonathan.
F.
There's a Jonathan in the crowd.
Is that it? It's John?
Yeah.
Are you John? Yeah.
It's like so different from that. And that did definitely make me go, what am I marrying into? In like a good way, though.
Can we call Megan?
Yeah, we could call her. She's in the car right now. She might be driving.
100%. Megan can explain it. Do I have her number?
Probably do. I'll message her right and give her a heads up you're about to call.
Yeah, do that. Do that first. Just so your next guess, I can't send you a photo like that. Sorry, man. Oh, Benny. What a man. What's sweetie? Don't. I'm really interested in this Tiger energy drink with the nicotine in it. Nootropics are the way to go, and I think nootropics will start to play. Do you? I know a little bit about nootropics. Obviously, I don't know.
She's about to drive. It's her turn to drive.
No, it's good. Obviously, I don't know a lot about it. Like
About the energy drink or weird stuff? Like
nootropic, like just general nootropics in terms of like what would be considered a nootropic?
That is a good question. Again, I would not know that answer.
Colloquial, smart drugs and cognitive enhance. I got some nootropics here though. You want to do some?
Yeah,
absolutely. You want to do some nootropics? Man, can you go in a third drawer? 100%.
Yellow diamonds? Why, man? Yellow's gross.
Looks like pee.
Yeah, but for a reason, they look much better. Yellow looks like poo. Isn't that the thing though? Like when you look at a diamond, yellow decreases the value.
Hey.
Yellow diamonds?
We're live. So.
I'm just gonna say.
What do you mean nobody's watching? Press see the viewer. Yeah. No, go up. Yeah. No, up. You go left. Press it. Well, all right. Butterfingers.
It's my left hand.
My left hand. Yeah, press it. No, with the other hand. With the other. What does it say? 2. So
Yes.
2 people are watching.
Nice. We'll keep going.
That's all we need.
You gotta start from somewhere.
Can you get the no? It's live, so people dip in and out.
That's true.
It's like even I think the thing that I did with Maddie has like 500 views on YouTube, so it counts. Can you get the third drawer? It's a white little thing.
Yellow diamonds aren't for me. I thought yellow, the more devalued they were.
More intense.
All right, so you're gonna take 4.
So we're not talking about colour M or N. We're talking about like Y and Z.
Gotcha.
Doing the hat thing again.
All right, here we go.
All right, so we get some brainwaves. I think it's just a typical.
Oh, that's a
nootropic,
cool
really.
fucking logo.
Yeah, it's great. Let's
So what
do
do
it.
we do? How many?
You just 3.
3?
Yeah, do 3. 3 will get you going.
But what's the experiment?
To see if we get smarter over time.
Definitely not going to. Could you imagine this like?
So I think it's like lion's mane, the mushroom, the KSM.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Somebody
Yo, okay, Sam.
You know KSM. He's a rapper, right? He fought one of those Lloyd brothers. Did he not?
Lloyd Brothers.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's not the Lloyd Brothers.
The Lloyd brothers.
Yeah, okay. Classic Lloyd Brothers. One of them Lloyd Brothers fighting the old Mayweathers.
Yeah. Same guy.
Paul, dude.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Paul.
The Lloyd brothers.
Okay, sure.
Oh, good.
I feel Logan is definitely more switched on than the other one.
The other one's a fucking idiot, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can relate. I have a fuckwit brother. I'll let you guess who. Starts with D, ends in annual.
Rhymes with Faniel.
So I can understand.
Yeah.
But they have a lot more money than I do, so.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, imagine being that much of a cock in your brother's shadow where you go, I'm going to try and fight Conor McGregor, because they've won 2 boxing rounds.
I can't blame him if, like, the win that he did get was pretty fucking savage.
It was sick. I'm not saying that he can't
so
box.
his ego's definitely like...
I'm not saying that he can't box, though, right?
But isn't that shit talking about, like, where he's actually trying to do this properly now? Like, he's legitimately...
Yeah, but it's like...
if he is, he should 100% do that because that would shut up everyone.
But that's what he's going to do. But, like, he's got that
chump.
That's right. He's like going around fucking throwing shit at other fighters and stuff and they're driving off. He's like...
Do you know how bad that situation could have ended?
Bro, he would have got eaten alive, man.
Yeah.
Like, eaten alive.
Back of that fucking train.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. It's like, you can box. That's great. It's just like if McGregor fought Mayweather in an MMA fight.
Oh, dead. But
Mayweather would be fucking eaten alive. There's nothing he could have done to stop the pounding that he would have gotten.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go the other way. You know what I mean? Like,
consider who he was hanging out with at the same time.
But that's exactly... But that's it. That's the first factor then. And then there's a fucking monster amount of other factors. Who was he with?
I know.
Who's that big crowd around him and who are they going to stick up for? You know what I mean?
They would have been killed.
It's fucking idiotic,
like,
man.
Trained
and you're
professionals that were trying to invoke and we're going to fucking piss you right off.
Yeah.
Throw toilet paper and fuck water bombs at you.
Ma'am, can you pull it up?
If fucking Brendan got out, he's a monster compared to
He's a fucking... It's just...
He's not a chump fighter.
All right, do you want me to show you how? All right, so if you open...
Would have murdered all of his friends in that car.
If you grab that window and push it to the right one, so, yeah, that whole thing. No, go left. Yeah, grab it.
He's so lucky they were so chill about the whole thing. They're like, all right, fuck it, whatever, that happened.
All right, you can close that little one. Yeah, that's right, man. All
So lucky they were so chill about it.
All right, so if you hit just chatting, so go right. Right. And open a Firefox in the left screen. Yep. All right, now go right and go to just chatting. Right to the right screen. Why do I keep talking to the microphone like you're not right next to? So go left, just to the, there it is. No, is there a just chatting one? Oh no, you have to pull it over more. You're missing half of it. That's it. Yeah, so just go just chatting.
Hey, look, it's Conor McGregor's right there. Dip. Hey, look, it's Conor McGregor's bitch right there. Pussy. Piece of shit. Pussy. Dip. Pussy. Fuck you, bitch. You're a bitch. Bro, he fell. He fell on the ground. He fell in there.
Man, the internet lets me down every day. Like, y'all are really stupid. Y'all are like, oh, he drove away. Like, why didn't he fight him? First of all, it's called a fucking drive-by for a reason. It's not called a fucking drive.
His face, and then change his profile picture to the still of him getting hit in the face with toilet paper, and then is following 2 people on Instagram, Dylan's girlfriend and Conor McGregor's wife. Holy shit.
All right, Dana White, let me try.
Yeah, that one. That's it. It's all happening.
It's all happening.
We can change it from here.
Do you want some proper?
Yeah, let's do some proper. Mimi, do we have more ice?
Noel says conversation looks more intense with no audio. Just no chat audio, actually. Got PC audio. So all the time you're talking.
Sorry, bud. Sorry.
Wait, can
That's
nobody-
our own
can
fault.
nobody
That's our
hear
own
us?
fault. That's our own fault.
And the video's playing, they get the video, but not you.
Oh,
Sorry,
I didn't know
guys.
that. I don't know how to fix and or change it. We might have to do this like weirdly silent. Just look at the camera.
You're being a cunt. That made me laugh so hard. That Arnie Donna fucking stupid special thing they have on Netflix is so good. And that bit where he's like, you're being
I'd see. What is that on?
a cunt. Made me laugh more than I should have. I was like, why did I not see that joke coming? I was like, God damn, it's good. It's on Netflix. It's fucking incredible. Support your boys.
Oh, the Arnie Donna.
Yeah, it's
Arnie
so
Donna was the
good, dude.
fucking best. Hold up. But
Here we go. Here we
here
go.
we go. But that's on Twitch. No, it's on Twitch. That's a Twitch. I can see it. I can see the little symbol. No, what are you doing?
Are
no,
we fucking up heaps? Is this not coming through at all?
Yeah, no. What are you getting?
No, what's your number? We'll call you.
He's in the States. So
We'll call him.
it's going to be expensive phone
Wi-Fi.
call.
Wi-Fi.
All right, yeah.
VPN. That works, right?
No, put your number through Discord and I'll give you a call. No, I think it has to be audio. I don't know how this works. Like we're still trying to figure it out. That's
Yeah.
I guess that's the purpose of this.
But Ramble could hear us, no worries.
Yeah, because it was a regular phone call.
No, but before that he could.
Oh yeah, but I think what he's saying is like there's a video in the background, and the video audio took over, and cut this audio out.
Like he said, it looks really intense with you guys talking with no audio.
Oh, we are.
All right, so what we're saying is Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
He's a cock. He's the cock.
He's just like, if he really does commit to like boxing properly, I'll give him some respect. At the moment, he's just been a mouthy little guy.
He's a little cock. He's a cockbag.
Logan's
like-
fucked up. Don't get me wrong. He's done some dumb things.
I feel like
He
super
has.
confident saying that he's a cock
But
because then
Logan's fucking like, I don't know. I'll give him the time of the day.
he's ultra famous. Bro. It's a weird combination for him to be in.
Are they Disney boys? Is that what it is? Is that where they came from?
So they started at Disney, and then they went to Vine, and then they went to YouTube. All right.
How crazy.
Hold up. Let's see if we can call Noel. Yeah, dude. It was one of those like TikTok. It's TikTok. Yeah. Hold up. I don't know if this will go through.
Here we go.
No. Oh.
Are we on?
I don't
They'll
know.
Hear us.
My screen just sort of shut out. Yeah. Yeah. It was like a weird, oh no, a big red bar. We're still connecting. Here he is.
Oh. It's Noel on.
Noel.
Wait, are we doing this on Discord?
Oh,
That's what's up.
damn! We got it, Big Noah. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, good. How you guys doing?
Yeah, good, man. It's we're breaking in the new rig for the podcast, so we figured we may as well get a little trolleyed, call all of our friends, and break it in. What are you doing, man? What time is it there?
Nice. It is midnight, 12:35.
Holy
Damn.
shit. Damn, dude.
What am I gonna do with that, man? That's so much.
How much longer are you going to talk for?
Like, I reckon we got about 2 hours
Oh,
left
we
in
got
this.
another hours in this.
Yeah, I'm a degenerate gamer, so I just have a bad schedule.
How's
Amazing, dude.
your gaming going, man?
So I'm on a degenerate gaming schedule, but I haven't been playing much games lately.
Hot.
So too busy with work.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
So I'm trying to eat brownies. It's so hot. It's the hottest thing I've ever put in my mouth. Except for this thing.
That was like the hardest thing you ever put in your mouth, is what I just heard.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, what's happening in America right now? You could be our American correspondent. No.
Biden has signed a lot of executive orders, from my understanding. I don't know which kind, but he signed a lot of them. Also, Bernie is memeing around.
Yeah, dude.
Bernie's out there with his gloves on.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. There's one where he's like putting some guy in a arm bar, and I thought that was amazing.
I
saw that.
It made me laugh
And
so hard.
the Joe Rogan posted it because there was that, that shocked Joe Rogan photo of him like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
So it's Bernie,
Oh, yeah.
Bernie putting that dude in an arm bar, and then that photo underneath it. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel about it all? Can you talk about politics?
you
People
allowed to, like-
get super weird about talking about politics.
I don't fuck with the politics around too much, just because I feel like they don't take it serious here as they should.
Oh,
Like,
dude, they
I
don't
feel
take
like-
it serious here either.
As much as the ethics I put into my professional life, for that to not be corresponded into major political rules,
Yeah, that's right.
to me that's really baffling. It doesn't make me want to take it seriously.
Yeah.
I quite literally, the Georgia runoff that happened, I got spammed with so much fucking runoff shit.
Yeah.
Dude, they literally, some person came here and they're like, your roommate hasn't voted yet, right? I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Really? Bro, I just
Yeah.
got a fine for $20 and you didn't vote. And I was like, thank you.
I mean, dude, I'd rather have that than just have, random people send you messages through your phone number, address,
Yeah, that's crazy.
mailing and in person.
I always find it really weird when people who have access to my shit should not have access to my shit. You know what I mean? So
all the
I had some guy
all
like,
the shit we give the government about rights to privacy and shit.
Yeah,
all
and
the
they're
shit we
like-
use Facebook.
no, but have you voted?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we'll protect you, but have you voted? Have you made the right choice? That's fucking
yeah, it's
crazy.
fucking annoying.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, cool. Well,
It's one of those things where the media is so fucking intense about the whole thing, but it doesn't really represent how people are
Yeah.
truly feeling about the whole situation.
Well, the issue is it's not even people are stupid. I've come to the conclusion it's just people are really ignorant.
Yeah, dude.
It's let's be honest, we're all stupid. There's things we're
absolutely,
wrong
man.
about, but people gotta be open to being wrong. You gotta be
yeah,
understanding. Of,
that's
okay,
right.
Maybe what you're saying makes sense, or maybe there's a point that I didn't look at, or maybe you convinced me to reevaluate another point. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are just so dead set on their one opinion and their one.
That's right, man. Well, we were talking about it earlier where it's like critical thinking isn't a thing now. It's like we have access to so much information where whatever we, it's confirmation bias.
Yeah.
Whatever we read that sort of supports what we think and feel, that's the thing that's true. So it's, and I imagine you guys are inundated with just fucking constant information about, so I follow a pro-Trump group. I think it's on Instagram, and it is very believable. You know what I mean? They show you things. Yeah, they do it so fucking well. And then you look at just raw facts, and you're like, but dude's a bit of a dunce. You know what I mean? Like he's a businessman that became president somehow, and like, but the other side is like, he's fucking horrendous. He's the worst person ever. And you're like, no, he's a businessman. They got a job that he wasn't qualified for, and he just sort of tripped his way through 4 years of bullshit. So I guess, and you guys have like a direct fucking feed to that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, when it happens, straight to your TV, straight to your radio, and it's just like forced into your face.
Yeah, and so I have like a lot of counter arguments to like those kind of points. So just like, I actually talked to a friend because he was like, man, I wish I could stop like not believing in like misinformation or like believing misinformation or something like that.
Yeah.
And I told him it's like there's a reason why I don't like getting into arguments with people, like, or like just
Same here, man.
like debates or arguments with people, because the way I view something, if I don't know about it, I go in so much detail, like what I'm researching. So it's just like, okay, what is the topic of discussion?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, what are the sources I read? Are these sources credible?
Yeah.
Do other sources say the same thing? How many other sources say the same thing?
Yeah.
And then I look at counter arguments. What are other people saying conversely? Exactly.
That's it right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100% it, dude. I think it's a crazy time. Like you guys, like America sort of leads the way with this type of stuff. There's something weird that I always thought about, and it was like this weird, like, so after World War II, like America took in a lot of like the scientists and stuff, right? And this is how they developed rockets and whatever. But nobody thinks about like the propaganda side of it. You know what I mean? Like Germany, especially in World War II, were ultra creative with their propaganda. And they obviously built up such a following and they amassed so many people to believe this thing. And then you look at America and you're like, you take some of those motherfuckers too? You know what I mean? Like this weird type of...
Oh, yeah.
And then I think the world has followed suit. Like even here in Australia, man, we cop shit that is so far from what it needs to be, so far off point. But I think if you don't look at it objectively, I'm burping in the mic again. If you don't look at it objectively and you take a step back from it, you go, oh, vaccines, and you go, oh, Bill Gates. You're like, what the? Bill Gates has more shit to do with his time than fucking chip every motherfucker. You know what I mean? Unless you're one of those people, and then I believe it. But yeah, so it's a weird thing. It's like we were just talking about the States before and how it's so far ahead, but so far, yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I can even make the concept like, despite all the social issues we had, I still think we're one of the most diverse and accepting people. It's like I think we have these issues because we have so much diversity compared 100%. To other countries.
Greatest country on the planet.
It was like, that's what we're talking about, man. It was one of those weird things that like we got there and it was like, holy shit, what's going on? And everyone was like so kind of like they were assholes. They were. But once we actually got into the country,
into America,
it was completely different. It was
exactly
so good,
like what
man.
You just said. It's so good, man.
Yeah.
It's
it was just that first step. We had to get over that first little hurdle where it was like, fuck my job, fuck my life, fuck you guys for coming here. And we're like, oh, I'm sorry.
Fucking America.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what jobs people are, getting where they're worried about losing. I mean, I don't think many people that come out of, many immigrants are going to be able to take my job, for example.
Yeah. Dude, that's a crazy thing.
So, yeah, I don't know. People just are real crazy. And then I will say too, there's a lot of judging books by their cover. So I think that's why Trump got a lot of popularity. Well, I mean, he was already pretty much popular. Like, he's like kind of like a big social figure as is. And then people see this rich billionaire. I'm like, oh well, he knows what he's doing because he's living this wealthy, lavish life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But the reality is that he was born into it, and
100%.
People bring this stuff up about him being a businessman, and one thing people neglect is that he was given a lot of help starting out his business.
Definitely. So when I say businessman, it's just like there's toilet cleaners out there, and some are better than others. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean all
but
businessmen are the same. So, ma'am said,
it's
look
not
into the
even
mic
that, like-
when you're responding. It looks better. No, the mic, the camera.
I wouldn't even say it's two plumber comparing two toilet cleaners. It's kind of oranges, to apples to me because
Yeah.
so like the first things for like the one thing that people always say is that like the first few years of starting a business is the hardest thing to do.
Oh, for sure.
So when you are given the opportunity to get, you're able to avoid debt from like I think he was given like $1 million from his dad to help start up. But not only that, he's given like a shit ton of resources because he comes from this like really wealthy family.
Yeah, that's a different argument. I think it's not only like America wide, that's worldwide where high economic classes
for sure. We have chumps here.
the doors are open for them, regardless of education, regardless of skill or whatever. It's just open to them because they have access to it. So once again, it's a businessman. When you say businessman, Donald Trump is a businessman. It's such a loose fucking term. He's not a businessman that created shit out of nothing. He was a businessman that had access to. He had access.
A lot of things.
And you know what I mean? But it's like, where do you draw the line in that? Like, you hear the same thing about Bezos and like, he was given $3 million to start his business, and you're like, yeah, 100%. His parents gave him $3 billion. $3 million rather. $3 million.
I mean, and then like I started telling this to people too, but I'm like, how smart do you think the Kardashians are? I mean, they're probably like great people. I don't really keep up with them.
But once again, where does intelligence?
$1 billion business.
That's right.
But no, like you bring up a really good point. Like, you're absolutely correct.
Here's the problem.
They're not like they're not astro. Like,
no, they're not. But
they know what sells,
but that's the problem with it all, man. That is the problem with it all. It's we associate intelligence and success with money. And it's because that's the world. That's how we apply it. And then you look at footballers, and you're like, "Why are you paid millions of dollars when teachers are paid nothing?" You know what I mean? True. And it's this weird thing that we attach to things like such as entertainment and stuff. And then we wonder why we're in this world of shit that we fucking live in. It's because we keep paying these fucking idiots money. We keep handing them money. And it keeps building their ego, and what it does is it raises other fucking idiots to want to be like them. Like, Donald Trump isn't the last one.
Oh, God, no.
He's not the fucking last one that we see that gets into power and is a fucking moron.
And it's not just America, too.
Like, that's what I mean. This is
across the entire fucking planet Earth.
This is fucking everybody. There's going to be one asshat whose dad was a billionaire, and he's like, I'm just going to run for king.
Yeah.
And you're like, huh? And he wins because he's fucking entertaining. And we put so much fucking emphasis on entertainment that we forget about knowledge.
True. Yeah.
Skill. Like all of those things fall to the background so fucking quickly when it comes to somebody who makes you laugh or somebody who makes you angry or somebody who makes you cry, whatever. Like these raw emotions that they get out of you, we put so much fucking detail on rather than being challenged.
Yeah, I mean a lot of that also just comes from just like knowing who you know too, right?
Absolutely.
Definitely yes. But it's once again, it's like I don't know. Even you look at the Kardashians; they weren't monstrous and they weren't worth heaps of money.
I don't think they're monsters. They just definitely know what they need to say.
No, in like terms of like size, now they're huge. Like they're monsters in the industry. That's what I mean. It's not like they're horrible people, but. Thick
as a brick.
Oh, 100%. It's just dumb.
They definitely know how to sell their shit.
But to be fair, it's like, how do you call them dumb as dog shit when we're buying stuff off of them?
100%. Yeah.
How do you call them dumb?
I don't really know if I am buying stuff off them. I only know.
No, we know you're out there buying.
You out
Kim
there
K's skins. You're buying thingies, fucking Kylie's makeup. You're plumping your lips and shit.
I can definitely just say, like, from the Australian side of things, like, it really does cross the border. It does, like.
Bro, but
people legitimately buy into it here, dude.
Here's the thing: we are fucking worse than they are.
Oh, for sure.
The problem with Australia is we want to be something that we're not. We can't accept the fact that we're just chill. We're just relaxed. We live at the bottom of the planet.
We do. It's hot as fuck.
And we're like, you know what we need to do? We need to follow America. And you're like,
True,
you do not.
Very true.
You don't have to do that.
Meanwhile, you've been talking about Trump's presidential stuff, so...
Mate, that's sucking Trump's
Yeah, but you
dick.
guys got like Finding Nemo and shit, right?
It's true, man.
That's right. That's exactly
Finding
right.
Nemo isn't actually a pretend movie. It's a documentary about Australia. That's how it works. Yeah. Dude, is there a fucking fire at the back of your house?
That's actually not bad. No, that's the kebab place.
Oh, Jesus. Dude.
No, where are you from? What is your background? I think you told me once, but I forgot. You don't have to tell us if you don't want to.
I mean, I was like born and raised in southern Georgia of the U.S., but my parents came from Palestine. So.
Oh, man.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Have you been back? Have you been?
I went there like once.
What'd you think?
So I was like at the Gaza Strip. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I was at the Gaza Strip about like 15 years ago with my mom, and that was like the last time I ever went and saw like family outside of the U.S. It was pretty interesting. I mean, but you know, it's pretty like war-ridden there because of the whole like Israel-Palestine thing. Pretty sure I was like talking to my mom the other day. I'm like, when we slept, we heard like grenades and shit going off, right? And she's like, yeah, we did.
That's that's wild, man.
Like as if that's a casual Tuesday. Like, you know, it's just a grenade.
But this is what I like when I say we're from like ultra privileged backgrounds, like
100%.
regardless of how we grow up or what we went through.
As bogan as we were.
I've never heard a grenade go off in my life.
Never, not once.
You know what I mean? And it's like we sit here and we're like, but my prime minister sucks. And you're like, have you heard a fucking grenade go off?
Yeah.
Like, then chill the fuck out. Just sit down and just relax a little bit, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you could tell like far in the distance, but it's just like...
That still counts, dude.
What do you mean you can just tell it's far in the distance?
The fact you can hear it, man.
I don't even know what one sounds like. I heard him on TV. Saving Private Ryan.
It's like maybe like, oh, you know what? I live in McGregor, but I can hear one going off in Everett.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. It doesn't make any sense to us.
That's a Canberra joke.
Wouldn't even know.
Yeah, wouldn't know, dude.
What it fucking sounds like. It just a grenade sounds like pah to me. It's got no noise. That's fucking crazy. That is. Oh my god. What fucking world do we live in?
All right, dude.
I don't know. Anyway, Noel, thank you.
Dude, thank you, man. That was fucking awesome,
Bro,
man.
I think we're going to do this more often. I think we're going to do this Sunday.
Mem loves it. Josh's missus loves it. She loves it.
We got, no, you can't say her name.
Oh,
Marianne.
It's great. Just a
Femangela.
weekend day. Because you're taking my day.
So Sundays we might have to
either
do
way,
this.
no, dude, you're a fucking legend, dude. Thanks
You're a
for
legend,
coming,
dude.
man.
We'll call you some other time. This is sick.
All right, sounds good, man. All
right,
right, later, fellas.
See you later. Oh wait, let's game soon. Let's hit up some Warzone.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let me know whenever.
100%. All right, see you, bro.
See you, dude.
All right, later, fellas.
Right.
He's a fucking cool dude.
Dude,
That was
the
mad.
best guy.
That was fucking mad.
It was such like a. So this is. This is why I was like gaming was so good, man. It was like you started like when you start gaming, you start reconnecting with like. Wait, hold on, I got you. No, different. You start reconnecting with like people that you haven't met in age or talked to in ages and whatever, and then you start making friends from like fucking wherever, and they're like super chill and they're super relaxed. Like I said, it's like you fucking animal. Huh? These are good. This is good. It's a lot, man, though. So yeah, I'm done. Brownies are the best. All right, your mic's back on.
That was so good, man. Thank you.
But yeah, so Noah was one of those dudes that like I think he came onto like Maddie's chat one day, and then we just sort of made friends with him, and now he's in our group. We just sort of hang out and kick it, and he's a fucking rad dude.
Yeah, dude. That was a really good chat.
Just a rad dude, man.
Yeah.
I love it. What a crazy world to be in.
The fun thing about the internet, right?
Yeah, that's right. And I think this is what like, how are we not using it for this?
Yeah.
How are we using it to be like, well, that guy sucks, and you're like, what? Just fucking like chill out.
Mom's a fag.
Yeah, like just bringing up shit that doesn't matter, and we're like, there's so so much potential for all this shit sitting in front of us, and like it's the same thing with like taking memories out of your brain. So many like reasonable applications you could use it for, and we're like, no.
I legitimately did not.
I'm gonna make you forget how to piss into a toilet. You know what I mean? And that'll be a thing. Like
that's the thing I would do though.
That's right. And it's like they'll come out with a gun, and you punch it in.
That's like my birthday present to Preston.
And you'll be like, and you, and now you poop, and now you poop yourself. Now you poop yourself.
Yeah. Should we call Sam?
Not
Sam. Ham.
Stop being mean, Sam. I'll call him. I'll give him a call.
Man, this is fucking delicious.
I don't have Sam's number either. I like legitimately don't have people's numbers. I got people that I used to work with.
I use the book. I use the book to call everyone.
Let's call my grandma. Should I call my grandma?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to talk to Gam Gam.
Let's talk to grandma. We'll see what she's doing. There's only 2 people watching. It's fun. Maybe we need to like turn ourselves this way.
Hi, the person you have called is
She didn't
not
answer
available.
She didn't answer my
Please
phone
leave
calls.
a short 10-second message after the tone, and we'll send the message as a text.
Hi, Grandma. I love you. Finished. Can't say that. You gotta face the camera more, Stu.
I'm trying not to like put the brandy in the microphone. I'm just thinking about like when Tyson was like,
no, these are like ultra directional. Like,
you know what I mean?
Like it's super directional, man. So even now, I can't even hear you. Can't hear you. Loved her. Can't. I don't know how to adjust this so it fits my face better. Is that better? I think that's better. What does that comment say there? Fuck, Noel's a good dude.
Noel's a good fucking dude.
Noel, we're coming to where you are.
Fuck yeah, dude.
One day we're just gonna rock up. Fucking unannounced. Oh, hold up. Grandma's calling back.
Yeah, Gam.
Grandma. Wait, hold up 1 second. Grandma.
I was asleep.
You're asleep? Go back, Grandma, go back to sleep.
You're having a nanny nap.
Yeah, no, go back to sleep. We're doing a thing, me and Stuart Bradley, and we just thought we'd give you a call, but it's okay, go back to sleep. Yeah, we'll come.
Right.
We'll come see you tomorrow, Grandma.
Dinner time.
It is now.
Just as well you woke me up.
Sorry, Grandma. I am so sorry.
Right.
Like I feel fucking horrible.
Oh, you're right.
What are you doing?
How are you?
I'm very well, Grandma. Things are going very well. So
Busy?
always busy.
Not at all.
Always busy. So but yeah, we're just trying to catch up with everybody. But Grandma, go back to sleep. I'll come see you tomorrow.
All right.
Alrighty, Grandma. I love you.
Okay. Love you too.
Okay, bye, Grandma.
Bye.
What a gem. She is.
You're the worst type of prick.
I like it. I feel horrible.
She was just trying to sleep.
She's just trying to sleep.
You woke her up.
How did I know that? I'd be so fucking mad.
You went from here to right there.
Down there with Hitler.
Down it. Fucking down it. You don't know
No, because he was fucking his niece. Yeah, Ava Braun. Is that her name?
we were talking about this the other day.
Niece, cousin, something like that. Yeah.
Like we've had movies and stuff, right? Or
Yep.
TV shows too. Like
Yeah, I've had
based on
movies.
The Nazi stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but no one's really ever dealt with how horrible they really were. Like it's always kind of
Oh, no,
like
not at all.
like,
Bro.
oh, they're bad people, but no one's ever really gone deep on like
Right.
how bad. They
Not
were.
even close.
Exactly right.
Not even close. It's
I
like
would watch the shit out of something truly show.
The thing is,
the monsters that they
it's
were.
like how do you get it and then show people. Like we went to Auschwitz, man, and there is
But you should do that.
there is
That's the thing,
nothing
you
that
should show
rep.
people.
Yeah.
That's fucking horrible.
But the thing
don't
is, like,
brush over it. Don't pretend that never happened.
That's what we were saying
It
before, right?
happened.
That's
Exactly.
right. But that's what we were saying before. It's like you coddling people isn't saving them from the truth. They're going to find out regardless. But it's like who are you saving it from, man? What? But Auschwitz is different, man. It's a weird feeling. Like it feels disgusting when you're there.
Yeah. One of my staff's been there too, man. And she said the same thing.
Use the microphone.
She was like, it was a different experience being there, and like,
Fucking crazy. You go into the room full of hair.
oh, dude.
Because they used to cut people's hair off and sell it and make stuff out of it. And there is a fucking room. So
I just think like
they have like
you
this.
shouldn't ignore how horrible it was.
They have
You
the,
should not ignore
no, that's right. And it's
a
like,
fucking
but
history.
but how do
You
you?
acknowledge
The thing is like, how do you stop it? How do you stop it again? By acknowledging it, by teaching people like you can't fucking do this. But they're
you
what
should
they're
though, right?
but what they're so
If
worried
some
about.
psychopath says, "I like that fucking idea," you attack them straight.
But the thing is, it's like,
you're an idiot. Fuck you.
but
And
what they're so worried about is like if we show you it, you're gonna want to replicate it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You identify the little fucking psychopath straight away, and you go.
Got to talk into the microphone, Stu.
If you find that little fucking lunatic,
Got to talk in the microphone. We've learnt this over.
you should educate people
you
on
know,
how horrible
2
these
hours.
things were. And if you one little weirdo in the class says, "Oh, I fucking like that,"
But nobody's ever going to get there. Like, once again, it's like what I was saying before. It's like we've learned how to get so many people on board.
we just brush this shit over.
How many
That's my
people?
problem.
Yeah, but because we're going to.
Because the thing that you get him on board or I'm going to kill you.
But it's never it. It was never. That's not how he started.
No, he didn't do that at all.
He started off as a hero.
100%. Could talk the fucking.
Started off as a hero.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because after World War One, Germany fell into shit.
Yeah.
They were like, you owe us a ton of money, and we're going to set the bar so fucking high that you can never pay it back. Yeah. So they were running out of jobs. They were running out of food. They were doing all of this. Even us now talking about it, people are going to go, "We got to talk about that."
I know.
But why not? But why? Like,
True though. It's true.
he started off and people fucking looked up to him. And this is why it got so much. He invaded the first, 3 countries before anybody did anything.
Yep.
The first country, they didn't even
Easily-
bat an eye.
Easily invaded.
They didn't even stop him. That he walked into the place and he's like, "This is mine now."
Big dick
And everyone was like,
walked
"Yeah,
in, said, this is my joint. Fuck
Yeah.
you if you don't agree with it." No,
100%." And nobody
yours,
did
bro, it's
anything.
yours.
You got to think like even like the Americans. So the Americans piss on about like they beat him. We defeated Hitler. They didn't. They had nothing to do. Like the Russians did, right? And they came in last. Like they came in fucking so goddamn late to the party. Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, why? Like, why didn't you stop it? You were watching it happen, and it was. Like, so when we think about like World War II, we're like, oh, it only affected Europe. Nope.
Can we call my sister right now?
100%.
I'd be interested to know what they know about the World War compared to what we do.
Send the number over. Let's call.
I'm interested to know, like, do they get educated on this
Huh?
shit like we did?
But we didn't get educated on it. I didn't learn shit about
it was
World War
brushed
II.
over, but I'd be interested to know, like, is it super brushed over for them? Like, do they try and pretend that?
Yeah,
didn't
let's find
happen,
out.
Or was it? Yeah.
What did you learn about it, man? But it's the thing. It's like you have to actually like actively chase it. Yeah, but it's like it's such a defining part. Like it impacts us today. Like look at all the shit in America. Like you look at all these idiots who are like let's bring like they're fucking got the Nazi flag. They're running SS things, and like do you know why? Because they don't understand how fucking bad it was. They just see it as some white dude who was oppressed by some other people who rose up and did well, and they go, yeah, well, look, that's us. We can relate to that. But they don't go, he fucking murdered everybody. 20 million. He did. But he did. That's a different story. But here's the thing. It's like you bring that up even, and people are like, nah, Hitler's worse. Stalin killed 20 million people.
Yeah.
20 million, sending them to the same fucking thing. Huh? But the thing was, it was, you say Darwinism? What do you mean Darwinism? Is there too many people on the planet?
Yeah, Hitler was
Can you say that? Can you just say like somebody killed? But is that a? But no, hold up. I know you're going to say no because it sounds bad.
Yeah. Sounds so bad.
But how do we know that it's not designed into us to do it? You know what I mean? Like, where would the world be if World War II didn't happen? I'm not saying like World War II needed to happen. It definitely didn't. 100% did not. But where would we be without it?
True.
We wouldn't be to the moon. That's for sure.
True. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? It's like humans go under when they go put under immense amounts of pressure, they change.
Oh,
is that like a global thing where it was like we need a, you know?
I do agree with that, man. Actually, I do. I think
Like-
it is something that's pre-built into us that we just fold, and we really do. Like, just go, okay, fuck it, we'll do it, and we do it.
Like in terms of like him gathering people together.
Yep, 100%.
It definitely is, but dude, even in psychology, they still study this because they still don't fucking understand it, right?
Yeah,
Like, look at Trump, man.
but that's what's happened.
Look at fucking any of these fucking like people who have massive influence.
Ignore Trump. All the people that support Biden, all the fucking celebrities that support Biden, it's the same fucking thing. You say, do this, and they go,
But once again, but then as soon as you go, naturally, we are designed as people to fall into this pyramid scheme of things. There always has to be a top. There always has to be a second and a third and a fourth.
built into us, though, dude.
But that's what I mean, right? And then
I think that's like
but
you're either a leader or a follower. And I know people are going to be like,
no, 100%. That's right. Because everyone wants to feel like they have a sense of independence and they have a sense of control.
Yep.
And then once again, the weaker ones always follow the higher tops. So the lower you're down the run, the further up you go for somebody to tell you what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's fucking ingrained in us, right?
It's deep in our fucking soul, dude.
Yeah.
It is.
But it's this tribal...
It's fight or flight. It's fight or flight.
It's this tribal thing that's been ingrained in us. But once again, it's like, at what level does it stop? And what level does it stop to where we need it to stop? Once again, it's like, in humanity, in terms of... You look at the broad picture. Let's take Germany out of it. Let's take Jewish people out of it. Let's take whoever World War II. How far would we be if it didn't happen? What would we like even look at like a singular human, right? We need to.
Space if it didn't happen.
But it's not even space, right? It's like we learn by mistakes.
Oh,
Humans
for
learn
sure.
like, and that
As much as we don't want to acknowledge
Dude,
it, we know we learned.
that
so
has
much
been the
from
thing from day one. Don't eat this because it makes you sick.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't do this because if you fall, you die. Once again, you were talking about it with your kid.
Yeah.
He doesn't know fear because the only thing we're taught to fear is falling and loud noises, right?
Yeah.
So once again, with humanity as a whole, what? That's true. You don't think that's true? That's true. Look it up. Google it. You have a computer. Well there. We need to trip over ourselves to realize and go, that's not right. Can't do that.
Do. We need to fuck up first before we go, oh, maybe there's a better way to do it.
Imagine a Hitler now. With the weaponry we have now.
We were pretty close to it.
You know what I mean? No, but we didn't have fucking nukes.
We do have nukes. What do you mean?
No, when Hitler was there.
Oh, for sure.
Like, imagine putting Hitler like into 2021.
Yeah.
He comes up, he's starting to rise to power, he's starting to create an army, start to like amass arms. Imagine it fucking now, man.
Oh, dude, I know.
So did we hit, and it sounds fucking horrendous, did we hit Hitler at the right point where we go, we need to fucking stop that?
I get it.
We cannot have these people who come out and amass fucking followings because we stop it. Look at any type of cult. We watched a Wild Wild West cult where it was, what was his name?
Dude, cult shit is fucking crazy.
Let's do it. But it's like, but how quickly do they fucking stomp it out? So we watched this one. They started in India. They moved to Oregon. They bought a fucking ranch, right? And they're like, you can't build on the ranch. We don't want you to build on the ranch. The Rajni Prukan or whatever it is, right? Yeah. And then they were like, well, fuck it. We'll buy your town.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you can't buy our town. We're like, no, legally we fucking can. And at this stage, they were still just just a religion, man. They just wanted to have fun. They weren't hurting anybody. And then it got to the point where people were like rocking up in fucking like utes full of people with guns and like, you can't be here. This is our country.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? And then they retaliated. And it was like before they even got started, these guys were worldwide, man. They were in Australia. They're fucking everywhere. And it was just like this whole, like, we believe sex should be free and open. And it should just be about love. You should be able to do this, but here's the guidelines that you need to follow. You need to love each other. You need to respect each other. And it created this monstrous community. And it was shut down because of the people's fear of others gathering people together. As soon as you start to gather people together, people go, no, it's cult. No, it's this. No, it's that.
It's called Rajneesh
Rajneesh
Puram.
Puram.
Yeah, and he died in 1990. And now it's a meditation resort.
Isn't that crazy?
Very.
But it's like, once again, it's this overreaction, this overcompensation. Like, we've learned what happens when large groups of people to get together and they believe something. Stop it.
It's true.
Shut it down. It's a cult. It's this. It's that.
Call back.
Let's go.
Call back.
Huh? No. We got up to where. All right, let's do it. We'll call Beth and we'll see what she knows.
I'm very intrigued to know like what gets taught at schools now.
Is she going to answer?
Yeah, she should.
Huh? Yeah, but that's the thing. We have to go out and find it, right?
You are calling is not available. Please leave a short.
She might be working. She's living that farm life. She could be working.
But that's I don't know. Who's to say what's right or wrong? Who's to say that? I don't know. It's like, do you believe in fate? And then what part of fate do you apply to only your life, and then to your community, and then to your suburb, and then to your, you know what I mean? Like, when does it stop applying? Because every person themselves believes in fate. True. They go, well, this happened because this happened. And at some stage we've done it, but we never apply it to our family.
True.
We never apply it to our friends. We never apply it to our community and such and such. We definitely do not apply it on a world basis where we're like, this had to happen.
Never.
And once again, everybody hears that and they go, well, now you're supporting Hitler. You're missing the point. It's like, did we need to go through that?
I get what you're trying to say. I do. I really do, yeah.
To get to where we are now.
Fuck up before you
100%.
Yeah.
And once again, what's worse now? Like, what's worse, a Hitler then or a Hitler now?
Oh, Hitler then. 100%.
You know what I mean? Like, give the dude...
do a pish.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, but I agree completely, dude.
Much better than a Hitler now, right? What are your thoughts on it, Mimi?
That'd be fucking terrifying.
Terrifying. But does that only apply because it's in our lifetime? It's in our scope. Whereas like back in the 40s, it's not in our scope. We didn't understand it. We don't. Why? Why am I funny? Why can't I talk about this? These are things that I'm interested in. I'm trying to look into the camera. Hello, camera. I don't know. That's how I feel. And I think whatever is going to happen is already predestined. Humans are on a trajectory that we... I can't answer. Hello? Wait, hold up. Hello? Beth?
Oh, hey man, is this Josh?
Beth, it's Josh. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Me and Stu are doing a weird podcast. We're testing out the new podcast rig. So we're
I see.
So we're getting a little drunk.
Yep, that's fair.
We're talking about Hitler.
You're talking about Hitler?
Yeah, so we decided to call you, being in a different kind of generation, to see what you know and understand about Hitler.
Okay, well, I'm happy to talk about that.
Let's do it. So just unpack. This is literally live, by the way. This is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's on Twitch.
Right. Okay.
So
well,
don't say the N word or the R word. No. Not that you would.
None of those words.
So yeah, like what were you taught about it? So the whole thing was like we we sort of shy away from the things that we shouldn't talk about due to like being politically correct. So it's like, what do you know, and then what do you think people should know in terms of like your age bracket?
Okay. Well, for me, like growing up in school, the like first things and only things you really heard about Hitler was obviously like World War II, Nazis, genocide, like experiments on, genetic experimentation, that kind of thing. Which obviously, don't get me wrong, horrible. But it wasn't until I got older that I actually learned that Hitler was a really good leader for his country. Like, he got them out of serious financial issues and ended up helping a lot of people get jobs before the whole Nazi thing happened. So I don't know. I feel like as much as I don't like him at all, he also did a lot of great things for his country, and a lot of other leaders actually look to some of the things he's done for his country as far as leading their own. So I think maybe when you're learning about it in school, you should be educated on he did this and also this, like you should be getting both sides of the story, not just the horrific stuff. Yeah.
I think that's right. Like, and I think we're here's like the weird disparity between like people back then who, once again, they went through it and they know people who went through it. So even when we're on a train from Italy to Croatia, was it, ma'am? Yeah. And like the Italians just won't talk about it. Germans 100% do not talk about it. Like I tried to, and they're like, nope, you do not fucking discuss this. It's like, it's buffed out, but it's buffed out to the point where it's like counterintuitive in terms of like, how do you learn not to fucking do it again? And once again, like Beth was saying, it's like, out of all the bad shit he did, kind of was a good leader.
Oh, he could run.
You know what I'm
on the phone right now?
Yeah.
Is Best on the phone right now? Best.
It is the best.
Yeah, but how, like, I guess it was like in school, I guess with us, they really brushed over it.
Oh, so much.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And it's like everything outside of that, we had to learn ourselves. And that's obviously the same with you guys, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. It was like a very brief, here's some like horrible things that happened in history, and you didn't really get to go into a lot of depth about it. And then it was just sort of like, okay, and here's like gorillas in the mist, which, don't get me wrong, another political issue.
Yeah.
That's an issue in itself. But I think history is doomed to repeat itself unless you educate people about the things that happen.
Right?
100%.
And it's like, how the fuck do we see it and other people who are older don't? You know what I mean? It's like, how are we sitting here going, like, you have to fucking talk about it. And they're like, no, we need to change the name of cheese because it's bothering people. And you're like,
don't get me started.
Is that like a...
You know what I mean?
So, Bess, for you at school, right? So, me and Josh were talking about before. It was like...
oh, that's it right there.
Once a year, we would have someone come in and be like, I'm Aboriginal, and here's our history. And be like, say what? It was like a fucking, shock to the system back then. You'd be like, what are you talking about? There's more history than what we know right now.
There's a microphone, man.
For you, was it the same thing, Best? Like, did they do the same thing at school for you guys as well? Or was it like more, I guess, educated back then, I guess, for you?
Not really, honestly. It was like once a year you had somebody come in and be like...
Right? How poorly are we educated? You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, it wasn't until I got older and I made friends with one of my mates, Bay, who's Aboriginal, and he was like, actually, the whole, like, we acknowledge the Ngunnawal people is kind of insensitive because there was multiple tribes in Canberra.
What? Right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So she said, we acknowledge the Ngunnawal people, but there was several other tribes here 100%.
As well. It wasn't just one.
Completely, like, and once again, is this us... But is this us just blanketing the issue going, look, we've acknowledged one? Like that,
one and done.
You know what I mean? And it's what we do, though. It's like, I've done this one thing. Like, I've picked this up. I've cleaned this. I've done this. I've and we're good, right? We're cool?
Yeah.
We're cool. And they're like, nope. And you're like, well,
you're like, no.
well, what do you mean? Well, what do you mean you're not, like we did this one thing. Like, because there's 8,000 other things that you're not getting, like, oh, but that takes time. Like, no, it doesn't.
No, just acknowledge it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It takes longer than one day that you give everybody in school.
Yeah, dude.
Don't you think? Man, you shake your head.
That's wild.
Man, if you want to jump on, microphone it.
What I want to say to you is,
Hold up.
if someone was to ask you what Aborigines eat, well, firstly, the pops in
Wouldn't even know though. That's a fucking crazy thing, man.
So basically, Beth, what just happened is Mem asked, like, if someone said to you, like, "Oh, what would Aborigine eat?" What would you say?
Is that what they say? No, like, are you talking about now or then? I don't know what they. Yeah, they probably. But do they only eat because that's what we provide for them? Is the structure that we create in society? I know, but once again, it's like I guess there's like a repressed culture, right? And that's what they are. All they want is acknowledgement. They want more than one day.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, look at you being Massa, right?
It's insane that
it's like you want to be recognized and appreciated. You don't just want to be recognized and going, all right, we did this one thing for you. You're cool now, right? You want to be like it's here and it's not going anywhere. Do something about it. Yeah. Did we lose Beth?
Beth, are you still on the line?
She's there.
Beth, are you there?
I think she may have just muted us and been like, "Oh, I can't deal with this."
Also, she does live in the country now. She could be gone. Beth, I love you if you can hear me. Love you, Bish.
I'm going to hang up. Call us back if you fucking sort your shit out.
Country girl life.
That's right. But isn't that right?
That's a weird thing to know, right? Like, I am 6 years older than my sister. So to know that, like, the school system was still doing the same.
Same thing. It's the same fucking structure, man. But once again, it's like...
Beth might be calling
hold up. She's back. Beth. Can you hear? I can't hear shit. Beth. Oh, fuck.
You the whole time.
There you are, Beth.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
Done.
I turned the wrong one down. I turned the wrong.
Well, I live in a country town where reception is dodgy, so.
Good save.
Good save.
So, yep, you talk. Okay.
I feel like we don't get taught these things in school, like the atrocities that happened to the native people when countries get conquered. Like, it's the same thing in America when you look at the Native Americans over there. It's the same with the Aboriginals. You don't get taught about any of the horrific stuff happening, like trying to breed out the Aboriginal.
Like that
you get taught about nothing about that.
That's a good idea. Breed them out. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Crazy.
And then anybody who didn't pass as white enough was just thrown to the side because, oh, well, you're half
that's
savage,
right.
half white.
But here's the thing. It's like the people who create this and the people who perpetuated this thing, like the white Australian policy was active until the 70s.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
insane. That is insane.
Think about it. And then we were born 10 years later.
I know.
Right?
That's the thing.
So it's like, how far do we need to get to go? Once again, it's this fucking ageist attitude towards like, young people don't know anything. We know best. Yeah. And it's like, and it's something that I'm like actively trying to buff out because I find myself doing it more and more. I'm like, I know more than young people. I don't know shit. Like, because I don't have access to the same fucking information that they do when I did.
True.
And it's
exactly.
But it's fucking weird that countries are still run by this. Two dudes can't fuck.
Yeah, right.
Like, what? Why does it bother you? Like, because I've never seen it. And like, why would you watch it? Like, just leave them alone. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, but I don't know what it's like. It's like, because you want to watch it. Like, that's, like, it's either you want to watch it or you don't. And if you want to watch it and you can't, that's why you have a problem with it. It's because you like
100%.
You like the look of two dicks together. And that's why it bothers you, old man. And this is why you buffed it out. Because you're sitting at home with Cheryl. Cheryl doesn't have a dick, and Cheryl can't provide the dick that you want. So now you're mad at the gay people for not giving you the dick that you want. And I'm gonna write a law about it because if I ain't getting dick off Cheryl, nobody's getting dick. Fucking Cheryl. But
it's a lack of education. Results in ignorance, and ignorance results in hatred. So
that's exactly it. That is 100% right. Once again, it's such a fucking weird thing coming from people who are younger. Going like, I see it.
100% the most educated Bradley I know.
It's like they see it so much
on a daily basis.
It's like I see it better than you do.
Even my fucking old man planet brain like talking to Bess is like, she's fucking smart.
She's
like, we know Dad.
Like,
she's smart.
She's already been over it. No, that's cool. Alrighty,
I don't know about that.
Thank you so much for calling.
Bess.
No worries.
We'll call you next time we do this.
Enjoy your weekend with mum and dad.
Alrighty, I will. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. See you, Beth. Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's a good egg. She's a good egg.
Do you want us to stop? Because we're on a roll. I think we're just warming up.
Just warmed up, man.
This is not going to be a 4-hour thing every weekend, man.
This is just a trial.
It's just it's a warm up, maybe a 6-hour.
Yeah, we're just warming up.
Like who does 6-hour podcasts?
Nobody.
Rogan even caps it at 3. Why? Of all the information you're taking in from these two fucking big brains over here? Who's ignorant? We're ignorant. How are we ignorant?
Why am I ignorant?
How are we ignorant? Like what? Then bring it up. But that's what we're talking. Do you want me to call you?
We'll call men. Dial it.
But why are we ignorant? Like, but how? But once again, like, we want to hear why. We can't change it unless somebody fucking tells us.
Yeah, I would love to know.
And and this is how fucking old men and old women grow up, because nobody ever fucking stopped them to go, have you ever looked at it like this?
Yeah.
They're like, no, Karen, you're right. And she's like, yeah, I am fucking right.
Karen!
I'm Karen! Do you know what we need to do? Yell at people serving food.
Yeah.
And you're like, what, bitch? No, nobody ever said that.
Not once.
Maybe we can call her.
All right, let's call Nat.
All right, I'll go take a piss first, and then we'll.
I'm gonna take a piss.
We'll
We
call
should
Nat.
definitely call Sam.
Next time.
I don't know. I think this time we're already on a roll. Where are you going with it? You struggle with this fucking microphone thing, don't you?
Just having fun.
It's gonna be right in front of you, man.
Just having fun.
Remember the fist away. He does
Thank
he?
you.
But you can't hear it as well as I can hear it.
Thank you, man.
What do you mean? It's like mine looks like I'm a. But you can see my whole face and body.
My side's a good side. I told you my side's a good side. Like it's.
But all right, so the reason why I picked this side, no, actually I was meant to be on that side. So I could see. It's an intro song.
It's a good song.
But what were we talking about? We're gonna call Nat.
We're gonna call Nat.
Nat's. I don't think. Well, there's people there, right?
We should go Campbell.
How would you feel though? It's like I called you and I'm like, hey man, how you doing? You're like, yeah, good. I'm like, shut up. Can you put Megan on?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
All right, what do we got here? I can't fucking read that.
I can't.
It's like it's like 1, I'm getting old. 2, I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, dude, tell me about it.
It's enough. Yeah, that's some pulled. A little bit of pulled. Do you know what we need to call? Arnie Donna. Do you reckon those one guys have 3 phones? Oh wait, those 3 guys have 1 phone? Yeah. That's good. Like I don't do straight stuff, but that's not bad. Proper 12. Not bad at all. All right, I got to take a wee.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick break. Ma'am. Yeah, so what we need to do is there's a button over there that says intermission. We do that. We press the.
That's all. We don't need intermission. I'll just talk.
The song button.
I'll just talk.
What are you talking about?
One with PPP, KPP.
Yeah, do that. Have around. What?
One PPP, KPP.
One KBB.
You know, I'm going to call Kev.
You can't call KKKBBB.
I'm going to call Kev. He's recording vocals right now.
You got to call him on my phone because my phone's connected to the.
Okay.
I'm down to 10%. I don't know if I have Kev's number, but hold on, let me. Yeah, just do it. You. All right, you do it. I'll be back. I'll mute this. Dude, this is it.
We're gonna call Kevin, who is recording vocals. I'm gonna call Kevin before Josh's phone goes flat. see if he answers Josh's phone. Just ringing. Just calling somebody. Ignoring the phone call. So rude.
Hi, you've called Kevin Edwards. I'm unable to come to the phone right now. Please leave a message and I'll call you back. Thanks. Bye.
Please leave a detailed message after the tone. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Edwards, call me back. It's Stu. I'm calling off Josh's phone. We doing a podcast. I just want to see how your recording's going, dude. Give us a call back. Don't be a loser, or I'll bash you. I don't think that's going to work, people. I'm pretty sure he's going to listen to that and be like, he's an idiot, and won't call back.
Anyone back. How's all that stuff going?
Dude, stupid good. It's pretty fun. So we got to release the weird, like, horror Rob Zombie clip that I wanted to release. Which
Yeah, it was good.
Good time.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap into my weird little horror zone and just shoot shit that
Want people to die?
Yeah, like it was weird as shit. I loved it. Every second of it.
Let's adjust this bitch so I can talk to you and see you at the same time.
So that was fun. Kev loved it at the end of the day, which is the main thing. Like, it's his product. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to help him sell his stuff. But it was definitely a little bucket list thing for me to be like, oh, I can definitely shoot like a short movie if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to shoot a horror movie, I can. That was cool.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. I watched it. It's good.
Yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip. It's wouldn't recommend watching high. It's
I can't do it high.
It'll break your brain for sure.
I don't understand why like people don't get behind camera more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of like the amount of creativity and whatever goes on here, I don't understand why people are like, this camera it sucks.
Dude,
and then you go to Sydney and you get supported.
Yeah.
Go to Melbourne, you get supported.
You just wait and see what we got cooked for your video.
Yeah, dude, that thing's gonna be rad.
It's we've got some shit planned.
I'm already excited for it.
It's gonna be a fun time.
It's
like even like looking at your window right now. Like I guess people can't see what I'm looking at, but all I can see is like the bush, and everyone jokes around like, you don't care with the bush capital, but it legitimately is. Like I look at this
100%,
window
man.
right now.
There's nothing but bush, right?
Nothing but bush.
Like fucking trees and shit.
It is the best thing for like shooting videos and stuff.
Yeah.
You have so many fucking options. Like, yeah, cool. We can shoot like the weird little, type of stuff that goes on in the city. We can make it look a little more suburban. That's fine.
Yeah.
And if we want to go like more outside of the like,
It's just it's also more like
just a Blair Witch shit. We can, and it takes us 5 minutes to do it. It's amazing.
It's just like there's like huge amounts of talent here, and it's a shame that you have to leave to go do something. Like look at Hands Like Houses, right? Very under-recognized in Canberra until too late.
True, but I will give them like props for the fact that they do like they tag Canberra and fucking.
They do, and they love it. It's like you try and support yourself, and I keep ragging on Canberra in a sense, but it's just like get behind it already. Like, show your support. What?
You're right.
What? Oh, Mim's TV. Mim, you wanna just turn it down a little? It is so, like it's. What do you mean you can't fucking hear it? I can hear it, and I got one headphone in. But it's on 40, Mem. Like we usually watch a TV on like 20, and you've got to double the amount you can't hear. Huh? What do you mean? Like what? Well, I guess we're done.
All right.
I guess we're finished because Mem wants us to be finished.
All right.
If everybody was enjoying this and they hate it, message Mem. Her number is 040. I don't. I 100% don't. But I guess that's it. Sure.
What are we doing here? It's a good podcast. Join it.
I think it's going to be the best. I think it's probably going to be Australia's best podcast.
This has been a good trial. I've had a good time, man. I'm looking forward to.
I think we've worked out all the kinks.
Yeah.
I can take this bitch on the road too. Just hit that big record button.
Record.
I can record off my digital camera.
Nice.
Put it together. But I think this is the way to do it. I think even that setup is all right. It's a little mirror in the background.
It's a good deal you got going on.
Yeah, it's not bad. Only let's do it. Ma'am, can you hit end stream? Ma'am?
Thanks for having me on, man. It's been a good time.
It's been a great time. Thank you for coming over. Let's get a little more trolley.
Yeah, let's do it.
100%. I remember hit the end stream. Bye everybody. Thank you for coming.